Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bull TV. Big up to all of you. Thank you for being in the building. This is just a quick impromptu call in, just to see how people are doing. Liverpool winning. We started winning. Huh? Are we on our way back? Big up to all of you guys. Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a quick call in. So those who want to come in, make sure you come in. Have your say. This one is just temperature check. Temperature check. Nothing crazy. Let me put that thing in the chat. But before we do that, people, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You know what I mean? Subscribe. We need more people out here. We're trying to get to 1,000. To get to 1,000. You know what I mean? So please get the subs up, get the likes up while you are coming. Even if you're just listening, you don't want to chat, just hit the like button. Help the people out. You know how YouTube business is. You gotta hit the like button. Yeah, man. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. Some of you guys, our Sunday just started. Some people, it's been going on, across the world. I hope everybody is doing well. Get my tea. Big up to all of you guys in the building. MK2 is in the house. What are you saying? He says, see you later. Oh, adieu. Probably leaving end of the season. We will see, though. We will see. The way he was acting, it looked like this was it, man. And it seems like people are saying there's more to the story. I'm telling you, man, something shady must have happened. It must have been more worse than what Salah just came in out and talking to the media. I think there's more to it. Liverpool is trying to keep it under wraps. Everybody's trying to be cordial. Everybody's just trying to be peaceful and say, you know what? It is what it is. Let's just move on. Because it's not just what he said. I think there's more to it. Whether it's more to it towards Liverpool or more towards Salah. Whatever it is, if this is his last hurrah, big up to the man. You could never go against what he has done for the club. And of course, the clubs has also paid him in kind. And I'm not just saying his wages. There's a lot of things that the club have done for him. I would say that one. I mean, the club has opened a lot of opportunities for Mo Salah to get to where he is right now. So he was hired to do a job, and he did it exceptionally well. So at the end of the day, hey, Father Time is undefeated, man. Father Time is undefeated. Abdul Rahim, what you saying? Big up yourself. He says, smash the likes, people. Smash the likes. He said he thinks Salah will leave in the summer to Saudi. We need to go on a run form and win consecutively, which I agree. That's why yesterday I went on End's channel and I said, I'm putting my chest there. I'm not saying we are back, but I think we are on our way back. It's a long trip back, people. And that one thing that I do not want people to do is underestimate what the boys are doing. A lot of people, I feel like are disrespecting the club. Every time we win, it's like, oh, well, the other team did not play well. What do you mean the other team did not play well? Before the match, we were told we were going to get killed. But then when we beat such team, oh, the other team did not play well. That I don't get. You know what I mean? I don't get that at all. So we have to respect our guys. When they do bad, everybody's on their neck, right? But then when we do good, something good, whether it's not exceptionally good like everybody's expecting, then it's, oh, the other team is the one that didn't play well. That does not make sense to me. If you are ready to criticize them when we don't play well, when they do something correct, even if they were trash all the way through, hey, we won the game. Big up to my brother Abdul Aziz is in the building.
So hold on.
How you doing, man? This guy is still getting ready. All right. Just know that you are live right now. So now you are totally frozen. Is this guy hiding from is he in the hideout? He's not supposed to come out. Yeah, we hear you. There's just a noise behind. Okay. Go in and come back in and see if it works. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. We can't just be out here highly criticizing, hyper criticizing our team when they do bad. And they have been doo-doo, let's be honest. Liverpool has been trash for a very long time. And we have said it. But we still, even if they do something right, even if they all move together, one step forward is very important because guess what? Maybe that's all they need. And all of a sudden, the ball is rolling. And then all of a sudden, the ball is rolling. So let's give him grace. He said, he said FSG got Abdul Aziz. They knew him. They knew the man was coming to criticize. So they put him in the basement. Are you good now?
Brother. I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, something's wrong with the earphones, man.
Yeah, FSG trying to tell you something. You come out here trying to say something, they will be like, yeah, we got you in the back. Big up to the road, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. You're drinking your morning tea, huh? I just finished mine.
My tea. You just finished yours?
What kind of tea do you drink? You drink like tea with milk?
Nah, I just the honey. If I don't have honey,
black
I just
tea?
put sugar in it. Usually black or I like what's this one called? African nectar.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I do my Moroccan mint.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now you got the good stuff then.
Yeah, I dabble. You know what I mean? I dabble. This one I was running late, so I'm like, let me throw something in there.
Yeah, something. I used to get you going now. Yeah. I think you might need it with this show, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you already said what I was already thinking, by the way. So
no, go ahead.
There's not going to be an argument from my end. Because like, I do think there's more to the Salah story than that, and I think we need to reserve our judgment until we get all the information. So I do agree with you on that one. Yeah. I thought I was going to argue with you about that, but apparently you threw that away.
No, I think because when you look at this, you like something
ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Yeah,
something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Like all of a sudden they forgave each other and now everything is okay. Like there's some going on behind the scenes that just not like I hear you, bro.
Something ain't right. And okay, for the betterment of the club, congratulations to both of them for so-called bygone be bygones.
Yeah.
But
we do need that, by the way. We do need that to eliminate player power. We need that, by the way.
And that's why that's why a lot of people say Salah should have just shut the hell up and let things run its course.
Yeah.
And this guy would have probably been gone. I think
But like, I got a question, Quasi. I'm just thinking outside the box, right? Do you think in a way it was sort of kind of a good thing? Because this was like the first time in that last game I saw us actually playing for the badge.
No, this game, the players, this is, you were on N's show and I said, I was there too. And I said, the way the players played, they basically
played for the badge.
manager.
Yeah.
So
we weren't playing for the manager. Yeah, we weren't playing for the manager, by the way. We wanted him sacked. It looked like.
They wanted him gone. I think they came to a point where they'd be like, brother, it's not working. Just
get rid of it.
Just go. We like you, but this thing ain't working, so bye-bye.
Yeah.
Then Salah went and talked. When Salah
talked, all of a sudden, the passion's back again.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, so it might be a good thing, but we want the manager sacked, bro. Get this guy out of here, bro.
Salah messed it up, man. Salah messed it up. Wait a minute. Before you finish. Truden, last time you were supporting Bournemouth. How did you get to Aston Villa so fast?
He's looking for the team that's informed.
You know what I mean? Trinidad, you were supported. You went from Liverpool to Bournemouth. Now all of a sudden you are Aston Villa. Don't think we don't see what you're doing. We know you. Big up to Rev Knight. What do you say,
Yeah,
Rev
we got
Knight?
your eyes on you, bro.
Yeah. He said play for the badge. No, there's hopes. See, this is the thing that people need to understand. You know, the fans just want black and white.
You want to say passion.
Yeah. It's not that. And sometimes you would think that, people like myself or even Ant, it seems like we are wishy-washy or we flip-flopping. But it's not. It's just we are going based by each game as it comes. That's the only way you could do it. Otherwise, we are still shit. Right? Even though we won, that is not any... Okay,
there's a reason why we want the manager out. Like,
exactly.
The shape is still not good. We conceded way too many chances in that game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why I want him gone, by the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the patterns of player haven't been proved.
Yeah.
It's better. It's better. I would say that is better.
Right.
It looks like there needs to be some level of continuity between our forward line players. I think that's the main thing that hurt us this season, right? Because like Salah, Isaac, and Verts, and Ekatike, and all these guys, they don't understand each other at all. It looks like through all seasons, they couldn't understand each other's runs. They couldn't understand how each one likes to have the ball played to them.
Yeah.
There's no link-up play, 1-2, triangles. There was none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of showed right now. Once everything started to settle, then we can identify what the clear problems is at. But we need to see another manager because another manager can get more out of these players.
Faster.
Yeah.
The man said his agent worked a miracle to get him out of Bournemouth. Big up to Paul. Paul is in the building.
Or the manager here.
This guy, are you talking to somebody else? Exactly. People are black and white, and we want, so don't. Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's my guy, bro.
Fuzzy, my guy. This guy, the biggest flip-flopper of all time, man. Fuzzy? I'm scared of that, brother.
I hear, bro.
Big up to Frank Famous. He's in the building. He said, keep playing Hugo. No, Hugo is not going anywhere. Hugo is not going anywhere. Yeah,
Hugo Boss.
Is staying
Pronounce
in the team.
his name correctly. Call him Hugo Boss.
He's the boss.
Back-to-back braces, bro. This guy is the truth, bro.
No, he's playing.
Yeah, he could have got a hat trick yesterday too, by the way.
Yeah. He said, MK2 said if the director had to come down and clean it up, you can be sure both will be gone time soon. That's true. I mean, the big boys had to come down to clean stuff up. But this is the thing, though. They took the power from the manager and make him a coach. So the coach will be like, hey, my job is on the training ground. I'm not here to manage this type of foolishness. And I think that's why Hughes has so much power. Because
but they asked for this. They asked for this.
They made the coach Annie Slot a coach because they were trying to take too much power from
the manager.
Yeah. But then when you do that, you pushing the players to be a little bit more powerful than what the coach. Because you're a coach, technically, you are like an assistant coach.
Yeah.
So now they had to do the big boys thing, which I like how they did, whether you agree with it or not. They came in, they didn't wishy-washy on, we're going to make Salah happy, we're going to make Andy Slot happy. They came in and said, bro, one of you guys is leaving or both of you guys are leaving. Make up your mind. And the reason why I think the players are responding in kind, they were probably also warned to be like, if you guys keep acting that, you will be talking to your agent. You guys have to call your agent and get out of here. Yeah, so I think there was a meaning that we probably are not privy to, but there is a very interesting shift in the club where all of a sudden all the players are now, we are all together. Somebody put the fear of God in them. And then all of a sudden we play for the manager. Paul, what are you saying?
I like that. Because like if we put like the fear of God to the players, bro, they won't be playing around. They won't be messing around. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be serious and taking their job seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Paul. Sorry about that.
Are you there, Paul?
You still there?
Paul? The FSG snatched you too?
Yeah. FSG don't like his opinions. They should
him. They're vetting him. All right, Paul. We're gonna put you real. When you're ready, we're gonna put you on mute just in case. So the Salah situation, I think there's more to it. This brother say he's proud of being a flip-flopper. Fuzzy, I'm telling you.
Hey, do you, brother? I won't judge you.
Fuzzy needs to be a politician, man. We need to make him a minister of...
A corrupt politician.
Minister of Information. And, you know... But yeah, man,
let's talk about the game yesterday.
Yeah, the game yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I like the energy. I think Salah, Joey G injury brought Salah in sooner than they expected.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I thought he was gonna put Isak in first and then push Szoboszlai. I mean, Szoboszlai was always gonna be the sacrificial.
He was gonna be the right back, yeah.
So I thought he was gonna bring Isak in first because they're trying to get Isak fit sooner than later.
They're not doing it the right way, by the way.
They're rushing a little bit.
They're trying to rush his fitness.
They're rushing his fitness. But the problem is, this is the reason why it's not working. The person that's supposed to help him get back on his feet sooner, he is the one that is leaving the field and when Isak is coming in. And that is Wirtz. He had an opportunity to do it where we went to Inter, but he chose McAllister instead.
Wait, see, I didn't know this at the time.
Somebody is in. We hear some noise in the background.
And by the way, I am still slut out, man. But he's on probation to the end of the year.
Man,
he's not.
You guys are giving it to the end of the year.
He's not even on probation for me, bro.
I hope he doesn't, but I feel that I don't. I've got bad news for everyone. I don't think the owners will let him go because it's going to cost him a lot of money to pay up. It's compensation, isn't it? At the end of the day.
I think it's not. I don't think it's the money. We already know these guys.
I think they need to look for another manager.
They're looking for somebody.
Right guy is available.
I hope they are. I hope you're right, but a lot of people are saying that we are. I mean,
10 million. You telling me?
Anfield Irishman thinks they're not going to get rid of him.
No, right now they won't, Paul, because and that's why some of us are saying Salah should have not. Well, whatever Salah said, he should have not done.
I agree with that. I've been saying it all the time. I mean, Salah put himself above the welfare of the club.
Yes.
I mean, he strengthened his position. He strengthened Slot's position by opening his fucking
exactly.
He's so damn selfish. He has strengthened their position. He should have kept his fucking mouth shut. Selfish cretin.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
So I don't think we were sacking him until we got the right man in. Like if Alonso becomes available,
I agree with that. They're looking for the right man, and it depends where they can get him.
Yeah. I think personally, now, but it is a problem though. If you wait till the summer, now you have a Calandro. Do you want Enrique or you want Alonso?
No, Enrique, 100%.
Enrique's not leaving. He's not leaving until 2027. So,
but he can't. If he got one more year. He's not going to win that. Well, you could push him out.
Yeah.
Because he's already won what they wanted. They don't care about the league. They won the league.
To make it happen.
Yeah, they won the league so many times. So there's nothing there for him to, okay, what is the challenge? Winning another Champions League?
That's wishful thinking on my part, I think. That's wishful thinking that he's going to be, we can get him a lot earlier than 2027.
I think they can. I think they can.
Yeah.
They will have to spend money. They'll have to spend money.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
They have to spend money. But yes, I do agree that
I hope he brings Luis Campos with him and gets rid of Richard Hughes. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we need to get top 4 first in order for this to be a possibility.
Campos has got to be part of the fucking package.
Who? Luis Campos?
Yeah.
He's the director of football.
For Liverpool?
No, I think for PSG, right?
PSG.
Okay. And you said they are very good friends, or? I didn't hear what you said between him and Hughes. You said Campos and Hughes are what?
Well, if we convince the manager to come join us, then I think they will like allow him to go. I guess I don't know, but like the Qataris are very powerful. Like they're not gonna let him go for free. You know what I'm saying? They're not.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna cost money.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is the thing for the manager too. He's doing it for his okay. I'm looking at it in the sense of an ambitious manager, right? Project.
Yeah.
I have won it with Barcelona. I have won it with PSG, historical teams.
Yeah,
I mean,
like everybody says, if he's successful in the Prem, you know, you can follow like Pep as a role model. You know what I'm saying? He did
no,
it
I mean,
in
if he
Germany and like other. Yeah.
Aziz, if he comes to the Prem, he doesn't need to win it as many as Pep did. If he comes to the Prem, win the Champions League with
I mean,
Liverpool.
if he comes to us and win us 10 league titles, we're not gonna say no. I mean, you know.
Exactly. You see what I mean? If he comes to the Prem and win, let's say he wins 2 or 1, even if he wins 1, because you have to look at this way. Yes, the volume of times you win certain leagues says a lot, right? It puts you in a different bracket. But brother, I came everywhere I go, I'm a winner.
But like you guys see it like this, Quaz, right? This is probably like at most Pep might get one more season after this one, right? We get him next season. Let's say you got a season to embed in, you know, to put in his style and everything. If we set up the team the right way, we can dominate while Pep is out the door.
But see, this is the thing though. Liverpool's squad is ready to dominate. That's the thing that annoys me the crap out of me.
We lack a little bit of balance. If you've noticed.
We may, but the balance it's not going to take us 3 years to get that balance.
Yeah, but like to learn his style, it'll take some time.
His style is simple. It's hard work.
It's not simple. No, it's very complicated.
No. It's
the way
simple.
he plays football, like you know, like the way he sees football, like he'll have to teach that to the players. You understand?
I'll tell you this. His style of football, if you look at him, right, what he did at PSG,
it took him a year for him to do it.
No,
it wasn't like right away. No,
yeah, but that's the thing. See, we are looking at it. He won the league the first year.
No, man, their league is dead. Like they're gonna win it regardless. Yeah.
He won the Champions League
the second year.
Like I said, you know how many managers? Yeah. So have you seen how many managers and players they had to spend before
they won the league?
Exactly. He did it. Yeah. So the only thing that he brought in, it's not the style. He brought discipline.
Yeah.
He brought
all that will take some time. Yeah.
Yeah. He brought discipline. But this is the thing about Liverpool. Liverpool is already a disciplined club. It's not like
right now we're not.
No, we are not because the manager don't know how to discipline the players. Now look at them now.
We're a mess right now. Yeah.
Yeah. When the bosses came down, what happened? Everybody shut up, and now look at it. All of a sudden, we're playing for the manager. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah. That's because the manager doesn't have a backbone. That's because the manager's a pushover.
Okay. This guy is coming in. He's not coming in and say, "You're not gonna make me a coach. You making me a manager." This is a club level manager we're talking about,
and then they'll respect that, I guess. You know,
exactly. He's a big guy. So look what he did for Dembele. He turned Dembele into a Ballon d'Or winner within 6 months. People think that but Dembele
had talent anyway.
He wasn't doing nothing the whole time. He was injured most of the time. He comes in.
He's still injured now, by the way.
You know what I mean? So if you get, I will prefer Enrique because of the seniority
and experience
than Alonso. I think Alonso still.
I think he'll struggle. Dude, we beat up Alonso twice, by the way.
That's what
with this shitty manager. We beat him up twice.
You see what I mean? So that's why I know I love Alonso. And that was because
I love him too, bro. But like, I don't know, bro. Like
that was because things were so dark. I was like, we need vibes. I know when I say this, Frank Famous is like, you spent 450 for vibes. No, it was dark. We needed vibes just to survive. That's how bad it was, right?
Yeah, man.
But right now, yes, if you bring Alonso, that would take more time than if you bring Enrique.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean we won't be playing some fun football with Alonso. We will. But there is a sense of, to win, you have to be disciplined throughout. 85% of the time, you have to be consistent. That's the problem with Arsenal. They don't know how to win.
Disciplined. They don't have grit.
Exactly. They don't know how to win. And that's why we used to tell them, people, y'all need to learn how to win with the small trophies and then get yourself up. They're like, nah. You guys did with club. You are not the same.
Yeah.
Look at the way they talk. Look at even when they come on there. Oh, you guys should be grateful or you have Salah. Liverpool is Liverpool. We are not grateful to have anybody. That person is grateful to play for Liverpool.
Yeah, man.
That's how big boys think. Now, if Salah was in a club like Arsenal, Chelsea, them other clubs, then yes, you fan base, you need to be grateful that you have a player like Salah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
We don't think like that.
Yeah, we spawn Salah every season, bro. Yeah, it's normal, bro. Yeah,
you see what I mean?
We have Suarez. Yeah, we had Suarez, we had Torres, bro. We had Gerrard, bro. Yeah, we spawned us out every season, bro. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Yeah.
The problem with Liverpool for a long time was we didn't know how to use it for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's this?
Go ahead, Paul.
I was just going to say that I'm going to be controversial and say that Mo will have to accept that he's no longer an automatic starter. He's a squad player.
Yeah.
So someone have to tell him that, get him down saying that, and then see what happens in there and see what his answer will be to that. And he would and he's going to have to accept it.
No, I mean at this point you could tell that he
can either accept it or he can
But
leave.
that's not controversial. We've kind of been saying that for a while.
Yeah, we've been saying that
because like his legs are not as they used to be. Yeah, and he needs to be a big part player.
I've been saying that for.
Yeah. The thing was, it had to come to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They should have.
I mean, if we were doing well when he was not playing, I don't think it would have been this crazy, in my opinion. Like if we won that Leeds game, I don't think we would have seen him open his mouth. That's just my opinion, by the way.
Nah, I think that one was preempted
because it would have looked a little sus if he did that.
That's what.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
he probably would have waited for another game that we lost points in. He probably
he didn't have time because he was going to AFCON.
He was heading out, yeah. He was
out. So if he doesn't say it,
if he came back from the AFCON.
Oh, he could have said it in AFCON when something goes bad. Then he'll be like, "Hey, listen, people."
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
You see what I mean? If he
the thing is like, can we be honest here? Do you think we look that good without Salah? Because I don't really like the way we play right now these days. We're very defensive. We're very like negative. You know what I'm saying? And even when we get forward, like we're very like limited. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the thing. If you want to win, you focus on defense. You hear this all the time. Yeah, defense win you stuff. If you win if your defense is structured and you have clean sheets, which look at the games that we won, clean sheets.
They're clean sheets, yeah. So that means if you score a goal against us, you'll come back.
Exactly.
That's what it means.
So that's where the manager is building, which in a way it's a good thing because we need to we have the best goalkeeper in the world and we don't have enough.
We should have more clean sheets.
We should have more clean sheets.
With the defense and the goalkeeper that we have, we should have more
exactly.
Clean sheets, yeah.
So he's building something. Even in the game against Inter, the commentator kept saying Isak and Ekitike don't know each other's runs. They just run it.
I saw Isak made a perfect run on the box, and Ekitike ignored him and
shot it. Yeah,
bro, like what the hell, bro? Ekitike right now in this last game, right? Verse made a perfect run. He ignored him. Also, like Kirk has had space when he was running into, didn't pass it. Like Ekitike is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Right now, my favorite player so far this season. But he does need to work on his link-up play, and he does need to work on
problem.
His surrounding.
Yesterday, after the show, I was talking to Mike and Pops, and I said, that's the crazy thing that people don't get. And people didn't agree, but I will say it. I believe Ekitike is playing out of his skin.
Yeah.
He
has to.
He is killing himself right now. The problem is Isak is not. And when Isak starts to score goals, everybody's going to be like, what's going on out here now? Now put Isak in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would like for us to have that problem, but right now...
Which I would love to have it. But no, right now we need Ekitike. No, right now we need Ekitike. Yeah. He will get us out of the
He has to start every single game now.
Yeah.
Even if you want to bench Gapco or if you want to bench anybody else.
Isak and Ekitike has to play both. Them two have to start. Eventually, you got to keep them two in the game. Even if you're going to play Isak 30 minutes. Ekitike start, bring Isak in. Because now you have defenders worrying about two strikers that, the other one is out of form, but all he needs is just one good
You give him one chance in front of the box, bam.
And then that's it.
Like just like that,
Yeah. Aquabert is in the building. This guy,
what's up?
He's sitting in his Rolls Royce.
Right.
Aquabert, I'm gonna say this in front of the community. I don't want to see you like how you were on Friday Night Live last time.
I mean, you can do it if you want.
I understand.
My brother, you said something. Let me answer you. First of all, K-Mac and I have settled that long ago. So don't be a
I'm glad.
betweener. Don't
I'm
try
glad.
coming between me and K-Mac. You are wasting your time. Man.
What was it about this?
Don't try coming between two soldiers. You are wasting your time, man.
No.
Don't.
This guy, I was worried that the uncle was gonna catch a heart attack.
Soldiers of the club of Liverpool. Soldiers of Liverpool.
I like the passion, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I like it, bro.
They both lost their mind. That's what happened. They both lost their mind. I was dying. I was laughing.
Listen, See, right? You were laughing, and now you are sitting here calling me out. That's the beauty of what we do, man. And you had the bomb disposal expert in the back there, Aziz, offering an explanation for everything, right? But you know, it's all good. It's all good. All is well that ends well.
I'm glad that you guys talked it out.
I just, you know, I'm driving actually, and I've actually parked. Greetings from Ghana. Anyway, I parked because what you're saying is of particular interest to me.
By the way, a quick question for you and Quasi. Who you guys playing in AFCON again? Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
No, we training right now.
Aziz,
I know.
Aziz, let me tell you something.
Tell him something.
I want to date Serena Williams, right?
Sure, yeah, why not,
right?
bro?
I want to date Serena Williams. Okay. I don't want to deal with no old hag. So if Serena Williams says okay to me, forget the hags, man. We are going to play the World Cup.
I don't know
Ghana
why.
is good. Yeah.
I don't know where this hate is coming from.
The other guys are sitting. You know, the other guys are sitting there. We are past AFCON. If you like, we won't play AFCON again. We'll just play World Cup. Okay, we just play World Cup.
Ask him how many AFCON caps he has. We'll wait for you till you get to ours. Then we will play. We come back.
No,
My
we
brother,
got one. We
listen,
won in the 70s.
we have qualified. Ghana has qualified. Ghana has qualified for 5 of the last 6 World Cups. We aspire for better. That's the reason why all our players are playing in the EPL. Have you noticed how many of Ghana's contingent is playing the EPL? Don't hate, appreciate. Don't listen to what the Nigerians say. Don't listen to them.
Those bastards.
They have 9 attackers and no defense.
You know?
9 attackers, no defense.
How are you gonna have Osimhen and you can't make it to the World Cup?
And by the way, not just Osimhen, Chukwueze, Osimhen, name them. They have it. Lukman, they have everybody, but they still can qualify. I've got plenty of money, but I've got plenty of money, but unfortunately, it's no.
Did they qualify for the AFCON? Did Nigeria
You've heard that saying, right?
Yeah, they're in AFCON. Yeah,
they're in AFCON. Yeah.
Aziz,
but not in the World Cup.
CAF even tried to cheat for them. They still couldn't buy a qualification, even with the cheat. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me quickly say what I want to say. You know, Liverpool fans, we've been for the last many years haranguing our ownership that they don't buy players. Okay? So this season, they bought the 3 most expensive forwards on the market. 3 most expensive forwards on the market. And now we are listening to Paul Merson saying that we shouldn't have bought Isaac. And we're repeating it.
I disagree on that, by the way. Like a Katika, I don't think Katika would have done as well as he did if Isaac wasn't there. Like he likes that competition.
No, but Aziz, the thing is, for those of you who don't know history, and I always want to talk about the history. Thierry Henry was a Juve reject.
Yeah.
It took him 18 months to blend into the Arsenal team.
Yeah, people forget
we are the same people. We are the same people. No, it's not that they forget. Quincy, they don't know. They don't know, and they won't learn.
Pretend like they forgot.
We forget. We forget that we gave Darwin 3 years to do well. What's the chance? What are the chances that in 3 years, Ekitike and what's his name? Isaac are not the best thing since sliced bread on the. What they are is afraid of what we are going to become. So people, relax. It's not that hard. We've already paid for the money. We are not going to get a refund. Okay. And the person that Newcastle were saying he's better than Isaac and he's better. You see what he did today? Scored an own goal. He scored a brilliant own goal. You know, the guy actually
in the derby.
This guy
in the derby.
Michael Owen was saying that Walter Mada forgot which side of the pitch he was on. He scored he had forgotten that he was defending his own box. He scored the goal as if he was scoring against an opposing team. What are we talking about here? Guys, relax. We'll do fine. Liverpool has always done fine. Let's not go and some people say, and this Mo Salah this and listen, Mo knows what he did was wrong. That's why he has apologized. And somebody should tell me he hasn't apologized. Okay.
We don't know what he said.
Mo knows what he. Well, he knows what he knows he has. If he hasn't apologized, he wouldn't have played yesterday.
He probably did. I'm
Okay?
not gonna lie to you.
So let's bin it. Whatever happens, it's a Liverpool matter. If we are going to destroy ourselves, let's destroy ourselves from within. Don't let Paul Merson. I don't want to tell you guys what he did. You guys know what he does.
I do not want Semenyo. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be.
And these are people.
You say you don't want Semenyo in front of Ghanaians, bro.
No, I do not want him.
What do you mean don't want Semenyo?
Who said they don't want Semenyo?
Paul's out here being tribal right now.
Yo, you don't want to go there, man. That's the same thing you people said. You don't want Kudus.
Remember they didn't want Kudus. Now they started, we should
you didn't want Kudus. You people didn't want Kudus. You wanted Gakpo. Gakpo was a better profile.
Rodrigo. Okay, there are 5 better wingers I can name that would do a better job
than who's better than Semenyo right now?
You said Rodrigo.
Rodrigo
can only get him.
There's a guy from IB Leipzig, or 2 of them.
Who?
Mande, 19-year-old.
The 19-year-old kid that everybody's talking about?
I think he's Ivoire, right?
Yeah.
He's Ivoire.
He's Cote d'Ivoire.
Antonio Nusa, Rodrigo.
Yeah. He won. That 19-year-old kid is not better than Rio.
Exactly.
Yes, he is.
He is not
Rio's
better
Nigerian,
than Rio.
by the way.
And he will collapse. Yeah, fine. He will collapse like a pack of cards.
The menu has reached his ceiling. He's finished.
What? Bro, after a few slaps from some of the fullbacks, he will collapse like a pack of cards.
No.
He will collapse.
He's a real deal. He's a tough man.
No.
Man. He is.
That's why they said. Remember, they said the same thing about Verts and all those people.
I'm not a fan of Semenyo. I'm sorry. He's just too one-dimensional for my opinion.
What? A player that could play across the front 3 is one-dimensional. Are you sure you've been watching the same Semenyo?
To be fair, Quasi, he is hot and cold.
Him, man. Look,
like sometimes he's
good
and
can't cross
sometimes
the damn ball.
You know
That's one thing. He can't cross the damn ball.
Says who?
Yeah.
There's brother. Are you sure?
He can't cross it.
People.
He can't cross it, but he can
cross
throw
the
it.
damn ball, mate.
But they don't have striker right now.
You see,
and people say he's a high shot volume. He does. He has a shot.
For me,
he has a high shot volume on, but most of them are off target. How many? If you put in there percentage,
he has the highest goals. He's the highest goal scorer in this team. What are you talking about?
No, he doesn't.
You know what?
A
guy plays
wide.
Kwesi, a guy plays like he plays for Bournemouth. Bring him into Liverpool, and he's a different kettle of fish.
Too many Bournemouth rejects, man. We don't fucking
want you guys are always you guys, Liverpool supporters. You are always being prejudicial
until the player
when it comes. Because if he was called Semenyo, all of you would have been saying we should go for him, right? If he was called Semenyo, everybody he's a Brazilian. If he was called Semenyo, you say all of us should go for him. That's the same thing you said. You don't want Kudus. You don't want Kudus. Gakpo is a better profile. Gakpo this, Gakpo that. What happened?
I wanted Kudus.
What happened? Well, maybe you were one of the few.
But Semenyo is better than Kudus right now.
I would feel
Kudus is better.
Kudus is a much better player.
And you know the first thing they said? Kwesi, you know the first thing they say? Right. Oh, Kudus, he's going to go to AFCON.
Yeah,
people
but you're not going to AFCON.
Of African descent. People of African descent sitting on television, YouTube, saying that an African player is going to go for AFCON. How did we develop the game? How did we develop the game? When the Asian players are going for Asian Cup, which by the way is every 2 years, you people don't talk. You don't say anything. Maybe because no, you don't speak Asian. No, I mean, I think it's such ridiculous. How do we develop the African game if our players are not being profiled in the right places?
I agree.
52.
I can understand
52 countries, right? 52 countries. We only have, this is the first time we have 9 places in the World Cup. It used to be 1, and then it became 3, and then it became 5, right? South America has 10 countries, and they get 7 teams going. And so if Semenyo was called Semedinho, everybody would have been Semedinho. He used to play for Internacional. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Whoa. And then we'll pay 100 million for him. When Savio came, when Savino came to Man City and he came to pour water like a broken glass, nobody has said anything.
Yeah, that guy, the City fans have slashed him on there, put him under the basement. But hey, Ro, don't say that, because I quite remember when Liverpool was spending that kind of cash for money, there was a lot of Liverpool fans who said no, they didn't want money because he's coming from Southampton. Yeah, we're not going to do the revision. Yes, a lot of us said, yeah. Let me finish. Let me finish.
At the AFCON bit, they say he's going to go to AFCON. We didn't want Mo Salah. Add that.
Exactly.
Say it. We didn't want Mo Salah.
A lot of people say they didn't want Mo Salah because he was a failure at Chelsea. He's going to go to AFCON, and Italian league is too weak. Bro, we heard all of this. We should not do the revisionary history after they've come to Liverpool and then they excel. Then all of a sudden, we all wanted money. No. I remember a lot of people did not want money at Liverpool. As a matter of fact, the manager, his first choice was who?
Mane.
No, it wasn't Mane.
No, he wanted Mane since Dortmund, bro.
No, he wanted Mane at Dortmund. But when he came to Liverpool, his first choice was he wanted Götze. Mane was Edwards' choice.
He wanted Mario Götze, and then he wanted Julian Brandt.
Julian Brandt for Salah's position.
Julian Brandt, yes, you're right. He did. Then that's true. He's right.
You know?
He did.
So
that's the whole history.
I think I would take Semenyo. I would take Semenyo right now and help the striker. But the thing is, back to what I was saying earlier.
And then Kwesi, the funny thing is that the guy he actually ended up wanting, the African he ended up wanting, is the one he shouldn't have wanted. He should have asked me why he shouldn't have wanted him. I'd have told him why. A 25-year-old who had a receding hairline by the time he was 25. He should have asked me. I'd have told him he shouldn't have bought Keita.
I forgot the other 2 wingers I was going to mention: Barcola and Elise.
Olise, we're gonna get in the summer. I think Olise will get him in the summer. I truly believe we're gonna get Olise in the summer.
We need top 4, by the way.
Yeah,
to make this kind of. We need top 4, bro.
Come on, we gotta make top 4, man. Come on. Have you seen the table already?
I don't know, bro.
We gotta make top 4
because this manager is doing some weird stuff.
The funny thing is that if we sit down for Semenyo to go to Man City, that's a damning indictment.
It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. He's a used boy.
By the way,
you want Doku, you want Doku one wing, Semenyo the other wing. Are you people serious? Really?
All Ghanaians, huh? All Ghanaian forward line.
I know. No, the other one he sold this.
I didn't want to say you said it. I didn't want
Belgium.
As he said,
he chose Belgium over us, man. Can you believe that?
Belgium,
he chose
said it.
Belgium.
I didn't want to say
England and France. I hear it, but Belgium, bro.
I know,
don't worry.
Man.
I have news for you. I have news for you. Edin Ketia and Callum Hudson-Odoi have agreed to join our team for the World Cup. So we'll see what happens. Edin Ketia
is a good one.
And
Hudson-Odoi.
Didn't they say they didn't want Ghana?
They're gonna. I'm giving you hot off the press, bro. They are playing. They are in.
So they're joining. They join the World Cup. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say AFCON, but I forgot.
Oh my God, this guy talking about AFCON. We talking about big things. This guy's still talking about AFCON. Come on.
I told you,
bro,
there's a difference between.
So I need to be cooking you, bro.
Aziz, there's a difference between Serena Williams and the old hag.
You know,
big difference.
Respect, you let you Aziz. I want you make sure my former captain wins the AFCON. So
no, he's not winning AFCON, bro.
Now you better make sure he wins. If he doesn't, we have a problem.
Bro, like my national team is so dead right now. Oof. These guys can't win a game to save their life right now.
Which one is it? Where are you from? Where Somalia?
Sudan.
But look at him dissing us. Your coach is a Ghanaian, and you're dissing us.
I know, and that's what makes it fun for me. That's what.
But you actually came very close to qualifying, right?
Yeah, so they got.
Yeah, but like, it's a long story, bro.
You were robbed a few times, but you need to learn the ropes. Qualifying for the World Cup in Africa has very little to do with what you do on the pitch. It's what you do off the pitch.
We were not good enough, bro. But we were not good enough, bro. I'm gonna tell you for real.
Yeah,
we were not good enough.
With
right now with Hudson-Odoi and Semenyo, we could use some forwards like that. By the way, we
need strength. We need strength in the forwards because. And his slot, if you're people who have studied his football in Fenrir, I can never say that team. Feyenoord. His attackers are strong, and that's why everybody keep associating us with Minte, because that was one of his players. And you saw what kind of problem he gave Kirkus.
That pass was phenomenal, bro. That pass, by the way, I was cursing out my players, but like when you look at it, bro.
Now, when somebody doing something good, you have to respect it. This is the power, real quick, and this is the power I get frustrated with some Liverpool fans who are quick to judge Liverpool, but not looking at how good the other team, certain things that the other team can do. Today, did you see how Crystal Palace played City? They were splitting them left and right, but they could not put their chances.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace could have scored 3-4.
Don't mind Malangsa. When it comes to Liverpool, he would have scored twice already. That dirty little fool.
Oh my god, I hate him. Wallahi, I hate him so much, bro.
That guy, he had a hat trick.
Match had been against Liverpool.
Like a bozo.
He would have had a hat trick.
If it was Liverpool, he'd have scored a hat trick.
It's because we refuse. It's because we refuse to buy him. He's upset because we refuse to buy him.
Today, he could have scored 3 goals. I'm pretty sure Arsenal fans are losing their mind.
No, yeah, big time, yeah. They beat him 3-0, by the way. Away to Palace. 3-0. And look at how they struggled against Wolves yesterday. They had 2 own goals to win that game.
That is a proper football team for me. I'm sorry, but it is.
Aziz,
Aziz, football team.
Real quick, Uncle.
Every time Man City... Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Paul.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Paul. Paul was saying something.
Pay attention, Uncle. Yeah. I said I'm one Arabic. Wow.
They are a proper team. They are well coached. They got the players that the profile player I like. Players that are not afraid to have the ball at their feet.
Which place? Wolves or Palace?
I think it's talking about Palace, right? You're talking about Palace, right?
I mean City.
City. Okay.
Oh, City. Yeah.
They're the type of players I like.
Because they're well coached.
No, they're well coached.
They're well coached. Like they learn how to receive the ball, how to make the pass, how to how to look around and stuff like that.
Make space for each other, triangles, combinations.
The movement on and off the ball too. They teach them that.
Yeah, the movement. There's no movement in our team when we attack.
Yeah,
that's true. That's our problem.
No movement when we're defending, and no movement when we're attacking. We're just standing there.
Hey, Paul, do you know the first team that Doku was supposed to go to?
That's I think right.
Liverpool.
We were linked with him lightly, right?
Yeah.
It was during the
Liverpool
as well. That's another thing about
he
us.
Came to Liverpool. He came to Liverpool with his parents. Klopp was gonna sign him, right? And Sadio Mane told him not to come. Sadio Mane told him that he won't get to play.
because of him, yes.
Because he's gonna play his position.
Of course.
Because
he was a threat. It was a threat to his position. He told him, "Don't come to Liverpool. Klopp won't play you." And the guy didn't read between the lines, man.
That is bang out of order. That is. Yeah. Selfish cretin, mate. It's for the team. Come on.
The guy didn't read between the lines. He was like, "Don't come here and come and threaten me, you little git."
Then why didn't 2 years later he left? But why didn't we get him after he left?
No, he was already going to
City. Because we bought Diaz, right? I think because we bought Diaz.
We bought Diaz, yeah. But with the Liverpool right now, I think it's slow burn. We just have to bite our teeth and win ugly, and eventually it'll pick up to something. But we have something there. That's why I keep saying we're on our way back. We are not back. There's a difference.
I have a problem.
Go ahead.
My problem is that he will fuck it up. Yeah. He'll start going back to type. You screw it up and we'll start losing games again.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the 4-4-2 is the way to go right now for us because our midfielders, they're not very good in their shape.
But
they're not good defensively.
This is the thing. This 4-4-2 diamond is not sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we have to manage this for now until we get a midfielder in.
True.
I mean, that's kind of how I see it.
Because you need a wing. Yeah.
But see, let me disagree with you and agree with you. Our manager just has the penchant to mess it up.
Yeah.
Lemonhead will find a way to screw a good thing up. Look at what he has done to Szoboszlai. How many times have we been complaining that he's going to injure Szoboszlai? What has happened?
That one I blame Szoboszlai. We're a bigger shin part, man. Yeah. What the hell?
And if you are nobody's his ankle. It's not his shin.
He's a baller
it's his ankle. It's his ankle. It is the multiple roles he plays him, doesn't rest him. You have this guy, a fullback on the bench. If you don't believe in the guy, don't put him on the bench. Why are you putting Calvin, whatever his name is, just to make numbers?
Right back. Start playing.
He's the antithesis of the youth, bro. He doesn't believe in any of the young players that we have, bro. He's ruining them.
I don't get this guy, man.
He's confused. He's confused.
Lemonhead, he is going to mess it up. Just watch. Now Gomez is injured, and Gomez is not coming back for a while. Look, anytime a player goes down unchallenged, that's bad news.
Yeah, okay? That's a muscle. We'll see what they say tomorrow. But the thing with Liverpool right now is this guy needs to fit because the 4-4-2 diamond, you playing all your midfield at once. We need some to come off the bench.
Yeah.
You see, and we playing without the wing. That the strikers, Ekitike is doing well, but this is not I didn't buy Ekitike to come do the doggy work like that.
Well, they kind of have to now.
That's why Ekitike is playing well because he is in that mode. We didn't spend 75 million to get another Nunes.
Well, see, the funny thing is this: if you have bought Florian Wirtz, what business do you have telling Gravenberch to go forward? To do what?
It doesn't make sense to me.
He loses the ball every time he goes forward, by the way. He's not very good at it.
It doesn't make sense.
Why isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen, Aziz, if you have Florian Wirtz, why are you getting people crossing swords with him in the pocket where he needs the space?
Yeah.
He hasn't told you he needs help in that space. In fact, anybody getting in his way is getting in his way.
Yeah.
Indeed, if I would even tell Ekitike to stop coming short, if Wirtz is playing, I would tell him stop coming short.
I would allow Ekitike to come back if he improves his link-up play. Like if he knows how to do 1-2s with Florian Wirtz, if he drops deep, I will allow it.
But you see, he is getting in Wirtz's way. Just look at what he does. Oftentimes he even gets in this guy Kekes' way because he favors his left side. When Kekes is going forward trying to overlap, he gets in his way. So I would tell him, but the point is, if I have Florian Wirtz, I'm not telling my center forward to drop deep. What are you trying to do? And then now he's telling his halfback to also go forward, leaving no cover for his defensive four. Yesterday, when Gravenberch actually sat and protected, and when he wasn't there, Curtis Jones was sitting and protecting, we saw the difference.
Yeah.
I've always told you guys that the coaches don't know anything you don't know. You've watched football for long enough. There's nothing. They know how to coach. We know how to watch. We know. We see what they're doing.
Yeah. That thing, he needs, because that 4-4-2 diamond, it's working now because we are struggling, but eventually
the diamond has been a
but we need a 6, bro, in order for us to I agree. Use wingers. We need a 6,
because we're not playing with wingers. We need a winger. You overusing.
To be fair, do you want us to play with wingers? Do you want to see Gakpo again?
Yeah, Gakpo can play wing if he learns properly instead of playing out the. And people need to stop. You know what? I'm gonna be on the defense Gakpo here. People need to stop blaming everything on Gakpo, man.
We're not blaming anything on Gakpo. We're just saying like we might be a little bit better this way. Gakpo has numbers, by the way. I'm not attacking Gakpo.
He scored more goals than anybody.
Actually, Katika got 7 goals right now. Respect the.
So he beat him by what? 1 goal?
No, 3 goals. Respect Katika right now. Respect Katika.
Aziz, you are an engineer. What type of engineer are you?
Electrical.
Okay, fantastic. So you should know more than me, a common civil engineer, because electrical engineering is the most difficult engineering discipline. You should know that the stats don't always say everything. I'll give you a case in point.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Against Leeds, Gakpo gets the perfect opportunity to put us 3-0 up. What does he do? He had 3 options. He chose the worst one. So if he scores that goal or if he gets an assist and that goal is scored, game over, right? And we are 3 points behind Arsenal, right? If he gets that, we are 3 points behind Man City.
Man City, yeah.
Because he didn't do it, where are we now? So what stats accounts for that? What stats accounts for that? Tell me.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Uncle.
You see, a lot of people talk, and when they said, oh, you don't know anything. I agree, I don't know anything because I'm just a traditional old git. When I was in school, I wasn't that smart. So I don't understand what XG means because I think XG is the shittiest stat you have in football.
You expected.
By the way, if anybody's going by that,
I've got my opinion on stats.
What's up?
Stats are a waste of time, and they're ruining the game of football. No one should take notice of stats.
Watch football with your eyes.
Yeah, right? You got to do a combination of both. You can't focus on one thing and leave out the other. You got to use both of them together. You know what I'm
saying? Aziz, there are a few stats that matter.
Yeah, but big chances created.
Let me give you one that I think matters. If there's a stat for how many times a striker misses an open goal,
he'll never be called. He'll never be in a team.
Right. That's important.
Yeah, there's no striker on the planet. If you said let's base it on their stat, Haaland, how many chances did Haaland today didn't do nothing until he scored his first goal? Like literally didn't touch the ball, and then one good header net.
Or I have another one. How many times a goalkeeper misses a cross?
Yes,
that's a good stat.
Is that important?
But if you tell me expected goals, what the hell is XG?
What's that? Yeah.
By the way, yesterday Brian got more XG than us. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, Brian had more XG than us yesterday.
Yeah.
what is
my theory is that people that rely on stats don't know about football.
This is XG. XG is for the people who bet.
All about football.
Yeah, it's for the people who bet, right? If you're gonna go bet,
what's XG?
Yeah.
What is?
If you're gonna go bet, if you are a gambler, and then you are choosing, okay, Liverpool versus Brighton, expected goals. We expect Brighton to score more goals than Liverpool. Then the math say, the odds say, choose Brighton. That makes no sense. It doesn't work with football. Football is not played on paper.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But like that should be warning because Brighton had 2 clear chances to score in that game.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they did.
Like they had 2 clear chances. Like those were like high expectation goals. That's why their XG was higher than ours. You know what I'm saying? Because the goal that we scored,
they create more chances.
A low XG chance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The goal that we scored,
like you know what?
That Katika goal for the first minute.
Yeah,
that wasn't a high XG chance.
No, that's not part of stats.
But that's credit to. But like, see, look, that's
it's an individual brilliant goal.
Yeah, that's
that's an individual brilliant goal. That's a team. See, that's the part where I get frustrated with people who say Liverpool got lucky, right?
We're not lucky, bro. But
it wasn't a lucky goal.
No.
It was a semi well worked forced press.
That's why I was going with Christian. That's what I said because
we forced them to be in that position.
Exactly. That's where I was going with. There's a lot of Liverpool fans who say, "Oh, we got lucky. We Brighton didn't play well." I'm like, we've been complaining that we don't press, and when we press and we get a goal, the same thing with the Leeds. Do you think that mistake was just by accident? It was a press. The goalkeeper has nowhere to pass the ball. Right? The goalkeeper had nowhere to pass the ball, and then he gave it to us.
We have to respect. When does that in 2 games in a row, that means it's not luck, bro. When he does that in 2 games in a row,
that's not luck. He knows where
So
to.
there's another stat I want. There's another stat I want you guys to qualify for me. What stat do you give me? Can you give me when I say Mamardashvili doesn't save that chance? Alisson does. What's the stat for that one?
Oh, there's goalkeepers one too. I forgot what it's called.
What is it? What do you call? Do we call that FFS or triple X? What do we call that? Because Mamardashvili doesn't save that chance that Gomez got. Alisson does. That's why I kept telling you guys that when we played Manchester United, the chance that Mbeumo scored with Alisson saves it. Alisson saves it cold. The goal that
there's probably only one-on-one chance save percentage is probably the only thing you'll get. Like there's not really a
that's why I'm
going to be controversial.
So you're making my point. When Caicedo's goal, the goal that Caicedo scored against us, as Alisson saves it, right? Mamardashvili doesn't. So what's the stat we give for that?
Mamardashvili shit, man. It's fucking shit.
We should never assign We should never
Liverpool level at all.
Albert, you want to know one of the main flaws about XG as well? So XG doesn't take into account the player taking the shot. So R9 will have the same XG as Odemwingie in the same chance. That is one of the main issues.
That's exactly what I was saying. It is the most indiscriminate. Look, it is the most indiscriminate. Just say it has absolutely no bearing on what you're doing because it doesn't take into account the most important constant, the person taking the shot.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's exactly what I was saying. But of course, there are people who are smarter than some of us. So me, when I was in school, I was dumb, right?
What were you saying, Paul? What are you going to say, Paul?
I was just going to say that we didn't need to sign Marish or whatever his name is.
Well, we needed to though. We needed to sign a goalkeeper. I'll be real.
We needed to sign a goalkeeper.
We needed to sign a goalkeeper.
Yaris is just as good a goal. I think Yaris is just as good.
I agree.
One second, please.
Football club.
Who are you talking about, Christian?
Paul Smith was talking about Yaroslav. He should be first choice, and I'm like, come on, this is Liverpool, man.
Yaros keeper, the one that played for us in the cup.
Yaroslav.
Oh, that goalkeeper. Yeah, no. Mamardashvili is way better than him. Come on.
Or we should have tried to keep.
We should have got that little goalkeeper that's currently at PSG. We should have got him.
Yeah.
Which one?
You talking about
PSG goalkeeper.
You're talking about Chevalier, right?
Chevalier.
Yeah,
the French goalkeeper.
But
or Garcia.
Yeah. When did he go to PSG?
Literally this summer.
But you're talking about keepers that are going to be number one though. Like
you go about keepers.
But so what happened to just paying? What happened to just paying?
Forever.
What happened to just paying the kid who went to Brentford? What happened to just?
He wanted to leave, so we couldn't do anything. He wanted to leave.
No, we didn't want to pay him. We were giving him £10,000 a week. Why would he want to stay?
He wanted to leave. He's been trying to leave.
He wants to leave regardless.
Regardless, he was leaving. He needs to be number one.
Unfortunately.
He needs to be number one. But see,
the same thing happened with Diaz. He wants to leave, so we respected his wish.
Yeah. You know how Liverpool is.
Diaz wanted money. Diaz wanted money. We refused to pay him. Same thing with the kid. Same thing. There's nothing money cannot do. You think if you were giving him £100,000 a week, he wouldn't have stayed? Of course he would.
Diaz was very average for us. He's 28 and had an average Premier League career with us. And
I am with you. Listen, I'm with you. I ask Kwesi. I'm one of the people who says that. Yeah, I'm one of the people who doesn't. I don't rate Diaz. Okay, I'm just saying that there's a lot of things money can do. So if you're paying the person, Phil Jones was paid £190,000 a week. Because of that, he chose to bin his career.
They say that the goalkeeper that you guys were mentioned, they said they want PSG wants him out. They want Donnarumma back. That's hilarious.
Can I just ask Albert a question about engineering? Did you say that electrical engineering is the hardest form of engineering?
It's the hardest discipline, yeah.
There's two others I can actually add to that list as well.
Chemical engineering
and chemical engineering.
Which one?
Chemical is way hard. I think chemical is harder because there's different sort of. I studied chemical engineering.
No, it's not. It's not. Listen,
if you're good at physics, you can do electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering, being good at physics is a problem, isn't it?
If you've got good physics knowledge, You could do well in electrical engineering, whereas in chemical engineering, there's different types of things involved in it.
Being good at physics, Christian, being good at physics is the problem there, isn't it? I was just telling you, physics is a very, very difficult subject to even grasp.
Well, the country I'm in, chemistry is actually kind of the hardest.
Maybe because you don't like chemistry, but when somebody tries to tell you, figure out what Planck was thinking when he was inventing Planck's constant, that's not easy.
This guy's went from football to physics. I can't understand.
Chemical engineering is harder because there's different disciplines. I have a lot of
respect for electrical engineers because it's a very, very intricate discipline. Very, very intricate.
Quasi, you've gone to engineering World TV over here, man.
I know, man. They got too much engineering. Now we know why how they think about supporting.
Can I ask a question about Isaac, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think we should have signed him? For me, I don't think we needed to sign him.
His whole summer.
Yes, we should have signed him.
Yes, we should have signed him.
We should never have signed him.
No, you guys are short-sighted. This is the power Liverpool fans. We got to stop and give me time to explain.
Remember what I said.
Yeah, I remember what you said. But this is the power you Liverpool fans sometimes you don't get. You looking at the now. Everything is you have to be hot now or you are shit. That's not how football is run. There's a problem at Liverpool, and we all know who it is, right? If I give you guys 10 million, you will bet on who the person is. We are forcing the issue without the players. You brought in a striker, 2 strikers actually. They are the same, they're identical, but also each one has a different strength. Ekitike is not Isak. Isak is not Ekitike. Isak used to be like Ekitike. Now he's at a different level. You are not buying a 125 million player to do what Ekitike is doing. That makes no damn sense. 2, if you look at Robert Lewandowski, he doesn't do what Ekitike is doing.
Exactly.
So if you want to win games, you need a striker who just put the ball in the back of the net. That's it. Look at Haaland today. Put the ball in the right place for Haaland and he scores. And Isak is not here to be doing what Nunes was doing. That makes no... Oh, my God. When did football go to... Let me finish. When did football go there? When the football became you have to be running around doing favelas and step over to score. No, that's not what Isak is there. That's not what Haaland was there. Remember, when Haaland came to England, people said he was going to fail. Because he was too robotic. He can't move. He can't play. He can't link the play. He can't do this. Isak is a whole different type of player. Isak is there just to score goals. The problem we have is we got Isak and Ekitike doing marathon instead of scoring goals. If we don't play to their strength, find a system that will make them score goals, then yes, Christian and Paul, you are correct. We don't need that type of striker. But that's not what you brought him. You brought him there to score a goal. Why do you need him to score a goal? Because you know he can. His goals ratio, shot to goal ratio is what? Best in the league. Better than Haaland.
He doesn't take a lot of shots in games. And
because you are not feeding him. Isak is not supposed to go get the ball from Virgil and try to run 10 people and score a goal. That's not you bought him for. Isak's job.
The creativity to feed him
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. The manager is the problem.
To give him the supply of
thank you.
That he needs.
Let's look at
you know the thing is Isaac or something like that. Our team doesn't like Isaac. Like no,
it looks like it.
I don't think it has anything to do with Isaac. And hi everyone. I haven't been here in a while.
Ahmed, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, Ahmed, man.
I had a surgery, so I had to be off for a while.
That's what happened when you follow Liverpool, bro. That's what happened when you follow Liverpool.
But yeah,
that gives you a hernia. Huh?
But Ahmed, don't worry. You know the day we drew with Leeds. Was it Leeds or Sunderland?
Sunderland.
No, I think it was Sunderland, right? Half time, I was supposed to be on Husam's show, He sent me the link and I couldn't breathe. I was so upset I couldn't breathe. I ended up in the hospital.
That guy almost got died on us.
I stayed
my
in the
surgery had
hospital
nothing
for 4
to do
days.
with Liverpool. I've been with this club
in the
long
hospital
enough.
for 4 days, so don't worry. But
I've been with this club long enough to know how to deal with all the heart attacks and things.
I have a question.
No, let Ahmed was going to say something. Let Ahmed finish what his point was.
I just wanted to make a point about Isak.
Have you been listening to Paul Messin too?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Smart man. Go ahead, Ahmed.
So I just wanted to make a point about Isak and everyone saying he's not good yet. For big players like that, it takes a while for your team to adapt to how they play. We saw Mbappe last season with Madrid, and I think a lot of us wrote him off last season. This season, it feels like his leg is gold, and every time he touches the ball, it's in the back of the net. Because now the team knows how to play with him better. They know they just need to put the ball in the space. You don't need to find him. He'll find his way to get to the ball. Just give him the space to run into, and he's good. It's the same thing with Isak. It might take us a while to adapt to that type of striker. Ekitike is finding it easy because we're used to those type of strikers that move back, the Nunes, the Firminos, the ones that go back, join the attack, come back in. So it's easier for him. But then even for Vert, it's easier for Vert to play with a striker like that because he's used to it. Even with Germany, they don't have like an out-and-out striker until like now that they have, what's his name, Walter Mother. But then you have someone like Isak who just wants you to put the ball in a position for him and he would score. And we're not used to that. We're used to giving someone like 2 more players to beat before you score, which is why Gakpo would always struggle because he can't beat the next 2 players. So it would take us a while, but once it clicks well. And we've seen it with Vert now. We've complained about Vert and he's now one of the best players we have on the pitch every week now. Because now he's adapting to the system.
I won't go that far, brother.
I wouldn't go that far.
Not the best, but I'm just saying he's
Jones,
far off from where. No. I'm not putting him above them. I'm saying compared to where he was when he started.
Yeah, he said one of the best.
He's a lot better.
Ahmed,
exactly.
Ahmed, Liverpool supporters need to be patient.
Yeah.
The very opposing fans who wanted the players that wouldn't go to them, that would rather come to Liverpool, they are now complaining about those players. Right? Didn't Arsenal want Isak?
Right now they're begging for him. They want him on loan.
So what is Paul Messin talking about?
They are begging for Isak right now.
What is Paul Messin talking about? Listen, you cannot have a striker like Isak
as a striker right now.
You cannot have strikers like Isak in your team, and then Gakpo takes the ball, cuts inside, and shoots. And when everybody has predicted him, knows that he's going to cast inside twice and shoot, so they throw up a block every single time. This season, I can count how many times a goalkeeper has even had to make a save from a Gakpo shot. The defenders block it all the time. So if you have a striker who touches the ball 14 times in 70 minutes, that is, he touches the ball every 5 minutes. That's the stat. For those of you who makes no damn sense. Okay, so let's bin all that talk. Our players will come right. It took Thierry Henry 1.5 years to become the main man in Arsenal. Let's give them the chance. They'll get it right.
And that's the thing too. Football, see, people have a linear way of looking at football. You have to play it this way, otherwise you shit. What's Szoboszlai doing that all of a sudden he's good? Is he scoring goals? This is not the Szoboszlai that people have envisioned. No,
it's
but
really worth it.
Aziz, this Szoboszlai we have right now, it's not the one that people actually envisioned that he was coming to Liverpool for. The one that they had envisioned for was he was coming in,
all action,
dribble,
goals,
shoot from. That's not what they're doing.
Was Szoboszlai not the person who was going to lose his place in the team when
I was just about to say that. Because I remember just before the season started, and we all sat here, we said, Yeah, it has to be Szoboszlai being dropped to the bench. Yeah. And I think everyone was on board with that because we felt.
I said this is the year I wanted to see Szoboszlai. I said
yeah, exactly.
Remember, he made that video.
Pops, man.
Remember, he made that video and said nobody's going to take his place. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
But this is the thing, and I'm glad that real quick, Uncle. The thing that I want to ask, I brought it up earlier, and Pops, I think I brought this yesterday when we were talking in the back. Personally, I think Ekitike is playing so well because he knows there's a demon right behind him.
Oh yeah.
I personally think
following tactics.
Exactly. Ekitike is playing out of his skin. Really playing out of his skin right now to stay there. You know the sad thing is when Isak start getting the chances. The only way we could judge Isak is when he gets those open chances and he start missing. Then we were like, we definitely wasted 125 million.
I think we need Frimpong to come back desperately because.
One second, but let Christian. Uncle, wait. Let Christian finishes.
That depth, that width that he can provide down that right hand side and those crosses, because I know he's got sharp delivery, and I can't lie, Isak would really benefit from a player like Frimpong going down that right hand side.
Christian, let me give you Christian real quick. Sorry to Christian, real quick. Let me rudely interrupt you. There's a player right now who is ready to give Isak and Ekitike all the balls. Pause. And the manager refused to play him. His name is Chiesa.
Chiesa,
I've been saying that. I think the way he's treated Chiesa is criminal, man. He should be.
Does anybody know who Annie Slot is?
Passing to Salah and then that chance, by the way, he should have just scored that.
He should have just gone for glory and just scored himself.
Yeah, he was in a better position to score that than Salah, bro. Salah wasn't in a good position.
I think the problem we have with Chiesa is he's too much of a gentleman, and I feel it's why he's getting treated the way he is. I feel if he was a bit more stubborn, he would have started some games. But
he's on 150K a week.
Yeah, but he feels like no, but he feels like one of those players that you tell, "Oh, I don't need you till maybe March," and he's like, "Yeah, sure, sir, I'll come back in March, no problem." Not like someone like Salah, who you tell, "I need you on the bench for 10 minutes," and he wants to burn out the stadium.
You know what? He's been too well brought up, because if I were him,
exactly.
Against Sunderland, I let that ball go in. End of story. Problem solved.
He can't, bro. It's in his DNA, bro. He can't. He just can't.
I let that ball go in because after the coach was interviewed, he was still spouting the shit that he has always been spouting about the guy.
Alisson, by the way. You get credit to Alisson. He said Alisson did well there. He said Alisson did well.
Well, Alisson did well because Alisson shepherded the guy to the left side. You see, this is the stat about Alisson that nobody wants to talk. And I want a stat about what Alisson does. How many points does Alisson save us every season? Because it would appear that when some other people can be called king, can be called whatever, they can say whatever the hell they want, but nobody talks about Alisson.
Alisson gets credit.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not saying a bad thing about
He doesn't get as much credit as he deserves.
Praising him a lot during that Champions League run. Remember, we're praising him a lot.
Now, 15 points at least he saves us.
Fazi has made the calculation. He said 15 points.
I agree with that. I agree. 15 points.
But you know the thing is, even for this season, if you watch back most of our games and see the goals Alisson conceded, I think half of them are deflections.
Yep.
They hardly scoring actual goals. Exactly. When you come to deflections, there's nothing to do.
Virgil's out here backing up, and then he always gets deflected.
Virgil goes straight to goal.
Yeah, real quick, let me who's Annie Slot? Who are you? Are you the real Annie Slot?
No, obviously not.
Okay, we're just making sure because we don't want to talk trash on Annie Slot, and then you happen to be in the building, No.
I really wish he was here. I would have called him Lemonhead.
I like the potato head better. I like the
potato head.
No, it's me, man. It's ends, bro. I'm just chilling out.
Oh, it's ends. Oh my god.
on, you didn't know that's ends. Come on.
I didn't know it was ends. I'm like, why is somebody call himself
Yeah,
Adi Slot?
you.
Hey Albert, you're my favorite.
Brave man.
You're my favorite podcaster this week, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Albert.
Albert versus came back. That's
my favorite podcaster this week, bro.
I was worried the guy was catching a heart attack.
Now I saw you misbehaving.
Yeah, sorry.
I saw you misbehaving, but I actually liked it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's my toxic side. I don't know, but
yeah. Oh man, Liverpool.
Sorry,
drive a man to drink, man.
Go ahead, Ed.
No, I said I joined in late, so I don't know where the conversation's at.
Nah, we are all over the place, brother.
Just say
I think today there's no focus.
There's no focus. We're just all over the place. So bring your own topic. That's what we call it.
I don't know. I saw the live and I saw the link and I clicked it, bro. I don't know.
Nah, I mean, okay.
It's moving like Arnie Slotball, just vibes. Just literally no tactics, no structure, just pure vibe.
All right, question.
Yeah,
Mo Salah played, man. He played. Come on, played. It looked like he played well, in my opinion. Where's everyone's heads at now? Is it all forgiven now? We're all like
no.
Can I ask you guys a question? Yeah, something random I thought of when all of this happened. Do you guys think the club wanted to extend Salah or wanted to just let him go after last season? Because I feel if he didn't come out to say what he said about, he hasn't gotten any offer, there's no contract on the table, I don't think the club would have offered him anything. I think maybe they were leaning towards letting him go, starting afresh, maybe extending just Virgil and just moving on, letting Trent go, letting Salah go, and then start afresh with maybe the new two strikers, maybe back to a 4-4-2 or something. Because with what he did now, it just feels like he has a way of pushing his backdoor negotiation to the public because he knows the fans like him. So he's trying to always put us in the face of FSG to like help him make decisions. Because I honestly don't get it. All through this season, it doesn't feel like we're playing to any of his strengths this season. It feels like Arne Slot doesn't even want him to be there, but he has to play him.
I think that plan was always to sell him. I think the plan was to extend his contract so that they can have the option to sell him in the future.
Yeah.
And it was always to sell him in the summer. Only difference is Salah's not been performing as well to his standards. And now the potential sale of Salah has been fast-tracked 6 months, basically. Like, do you know what I mean? They've definitely planned this for a long time. Like, I don't think this is something that they've just thought of just now.
I think it's two things. I think they didn't want to renew it, but the fan base made them renew it. So they came with a plan and said, okay, let's keep him at least a year and see where he's at. So, and then Salah also preempted a coup, and then he failed. And then they'll be like, okay, this is the time. But I still believe that somebody came in and said, hey, we got a bid and we can't refuse it. So they talked to him and his agent because Arne Slot said we've been talking to him since the Sunderland match.
Yeah.
That's why I think that there's something going on that we are not privy with that is really, really bad. It's not I don't think what we see in the media is just a little bit because they keep
Jared
saying
said that, by the way. Jared said there's something, but
Jared
there's
said
something
that.
deeper. Yeah.
There's no way he crashed out because he didn't play for like 3 games in a row.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way. It's more than that.
What could be this crazy news that was like, oh my days, this behind the scenes and
the part where he said somebody's throwing me under the bus. Maybe he was probably told we will give you 1 full year and then assess. And now they're probably doing it 3 months and they'd be like, whoa, where are you? Is that why you put me on the bench? So the whole thing about
being used to do the dirty work.
I think what he did worked because like when he spoke, the club came out and said we don't want to sell Salah. So I think that was the plan probably. No, but like remember Paul Joyce came out. No, Paul Joyce came out and said we're not selling him in January.
Paul Joyce? You believe Paul Joyce? Seriously?
Yeah. He's a mouthpiece of the club.
They'll sell him. That's why I'm telling you that don't believe Paul Joyce. He's just an echo bunny.
Yeah, but they're not selling him in January. That's a key. But like they're not selling him in January. They're not selling him in January.
Do you want to bet? They will sell him. Let me tell you
in
what
the January window. He's gone.
Listen,
I think he's gone.
Aziz, they will sell him. Listen to what Salah said. Listen to what Salah said, and let me quote him. This is what he said. He said, promises have been broken. I was told that I was going to spend the rest of my career at the club.
Did he say that?
A lot of people make an assumption that Salah wants to go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to go.
No, he doesn't want
to. Because he's a Muslim.
Because
he's a Muslim doesn't mean he wants to go to Saudi Arabia. He also said something. He said, my kids love this club. My kids grew up in Liverpool. What makes you think he wants to go to Saudi Arabia? Michael Edwards is a ruthless operator. He wants to sell the guy because somebody has offered him money.
Yep.
He needs money to balance the Semenyo sale. That's all he's thinking. So for him, and then there's also a question. If you are Semenyo's agent, if you are Semenyo's parents, if you are Semenyo, if Liverpool and Richard Hughes, who made you, because Richard Hughes took you from Bristol City and brought you to Bournemouth, if they come to you and say, we want you to come and play for Liverpool, what is your first question? Am I going to start? Because everybody knows about the heart. Right, everybody knows. No, he's not going to join you to sit on the bench.
Regardless.
Aziz,
no, because like if he goes to Arsenal or he goes to City, he's not a guaranteed starter there too.
Aziz, don't make that mistake. He's not going to join you to sit on the bench because Salah cannot be replaced.
No, but he's going to join us to fight for his position.
Which side?
That's what he was going to do when he was coming in.
Aziz.
No, but nobody Uncle. Aziz, nobody comes into Liverpool guaranteed to start. That's not a thing, by the way.
I actually happen to know. Listen, I actually happen to know Semenyo's parents. Let me put that here out for you to know. They quit work to focus on Semenyo's career. I grew up with his mother in a district in Accra called North Kanichi. I know his mom. They quit work to focus on Semenyo's career. You are not going to tell him. Why do you think he signed another contract in Bournemouth? Isn't it strange? He wants to play.
Maybe they gave him an out. That's why they probably gave him like a release clause so he can go out.
He's 26 years old. He actually has ambition. So if you cannot promise him something, you go to Man City. What's the big deal? What makes you think he wants?
Yeah, but he doesn't guarantee starts there either. He doesn't guarantee to start there either. That's
because they are selling Savinho. Listen, they are selling Savinho.
They're not selling Savinho. They gave him a new contract.
They're selling him.
They're not selling him. They're not selling him.
Giving you a new contract doesn't mean anything, as we all know.
Yeah, but like they're not going to sell him after a new contract.
Giving you a new.
It happened to Lovren, by the way.
What's that?
It happened to Lovren.
What's the time on this?
He signed a new contract and he left.
Listen,
hold on, guys. One second, Uncle. 1 second.
No. I
just
want to know the time on the stream so I know.
Yeah, but we gave him a 2 year. 2 year.
Oh, 127.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
carry on.
He's gonna do the reaction again.
Yeah,
he's gonna do that.
Why did you just do your reaction while you're here?
No.
This guy's gonna have Uncle Albert and Aziz again.
No, Aziz is my Minister of Information when I become president.
I got you. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
This is the thing, though.
This is the thing.
He's a typical minister for an African dictator, as I intend to be.
I got you.
Yeah, players like this is the part where I think Uncle Albert is trying to say. Player like Semenyo, he's at the cups of his career. He needs to play at least 2-3 years straight. He can't be coming to a team where, yes, he has to fight for his position. It's not guaranteed. I mean, it's not. But am I going to get enough playing time? Because Mo Salah position, we haven't had a replacement for 8 years. Chiesa, what we were told, Chiesa was the guy. And the guy can't even go back to his own country. You see what I mean? So it's I think the whole Salah situation, I think something changed. Something changed drastically where he's like, oh, they took all the power from me for him to react like that. But the mistake that he did was he thought he had the people behind him. But I see the people are always with the club. Yes, we love you because of what you've done for us, but the people are always with the club. and the way he did it, his own teammates were like, yo, have you realized that now his teammates are playing for the manager now? I want to know, Ents, maybe you could tell us. Who put the fear of God in the players that all of a sudden now they're playing for the manager?
I told you, when you mention certain things, bro, in the sports industry, when you mention I don't have to.
Yeah.
When you start saying I don't or I've already earned, when you start saying those things,
yeah,
natural competitors, normal sportsmen will be like, what? And then they go, okay, no, we ain't doing that. And then from there, you get a reaction, whether it's, oh, I think so as well, or they go, no. I had to work my ass off to get where I am. Nothing was given to me. Nothing was earned. Nothing was like, oh, I've earned it. I had to work year in, year out, from academy all the way through to get my scholar, to get my pro. I had to do all of these hard work. So I think once he said what he said in that moment, I think that's where the players were like, you gave them no choice. That's true. Because if they back you, that means they agree with the points you made. And it doesn't mean, because you can't select what points in that moment. They can't all come out and go, oh, I agreed with this and I agreed with that, but I don't agree with that. Once if they back you, that means they just agree with everything across the board. And they're like, yo, I don't know still, because I don't agree with that part, but you're still brethren, and I respect you and I respect what you've done for the football club. But we have to do this. And the club stance is, we were probably going to get rid of this man, but now we can't look weak and we can't look like there's player power. So now we have to back this guy. And then the players then lined up in unison as well. It's like, all right, let's go again. And this is now where we're at. So the effect that many people was thinking, the effect was Salah saying what he said to call out the manager to get him sacked. It's had the adverse effect. So now we are now in the situation where the manager now has time. Because does anyone care about the Leeds result? Apart from individuals? Does
Nobody
anyone
talked
care
about
the
it, by the way.
as a result, apart from individuals?
Yeah.
No one cares now. Does anyone remember? And you know, I'll prove my point. Does anyone even remember the bad results back to back?
Only the 5.
Now we don't remember. All of a sudden, everyone has amnesia now. Everyone has amnesia now. Everyone was neurified. Or what's the thing Men in Black use?
Men in Black, the neuro thing.
Everyone's been neuralized now. No one. All of a sudden, we don't remember losing like 17 games or something crazy. But whatever the madness we were on, 9 losses in 11. No one remembers that.
That's true.
You know,
I very much remember that. I remember it.
Nah, you remember it, but you're 1. You're 0.00000.
Yeah.
It's not high no more. It's before it was high. Now everyone's 5. Yeah, we got 3 wins and 2 draws.
No, but I think
I'm beating him 5-8. I'm beating him 5-8.
I think one other thing most of these players have come to realize is whatever happens from this point going forward, Salah has had his career already. And for a lot of them, they're just starting, which is one. And secondly, I think one thing most of them as professionals know is with a new coach coming in, nobody is guaranteed a spot in that team anymore. So you could sabotage a manager if you want to, but there's a big chance he comes in and he's like, yeah, you're not my sort of player, even if you're good. Because we've seen it happen where a club gets a new manager and maybe even the best player in the team doesn't have a space because he feels, I don't know how to fit you in anymore into my own system. So they have to make it work. And I think
all the players are just saying, Salah, you effed up. We love you, but you effed up. Because listen to Allison. And if you guys haven't seen it, watch End show when he did the analysis on Allison's press conference. He said, I'm going to talk to him. And I'm not going to tell you what he and I'm paraphrasing, of course. He and I are talking. It's going to be in private.
Okay. Yeah.
If somebody tells you that means you said something that he doesn't agree with you by. He's not going to throw you under the bus in front of the whole world.
Yeah.
That and even Virgil also said the same thing. You see what I mean? So there's a situation where some of these players are not fully kind of like, okay, Salah, we agree with you here, but what are you saying though? We are all in this together, right? And I think he did something
that some of the players he's a very selfish individual.
Kwesi,
no, I disagree with that. I don't think he's that selfish.
Kwesi, the biggest telltale sign was what Szoboszlai said. Before Salah spoke, Szoboszlai said, whatever happens in the dressing room should stay in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Some of the players probably knew he was going to do this. They knew he was frustrated. And what really pissed me off about what Salah did is what you guys have been saying. He's bought the coach time because I wanted that guy gone. I still want him gone. Fucking lemon head, man. I want him gone. Potato head. I want him gone.
You know,
I got a question for you guys.
Festa needs to go now.
I got a question for you guys. Did you guys really thought he was going to get sacked?
Yeah.
I thought it was getting to that
If
point.
Salah hadn't spoken, he was gone.
I think he was gone.
I don't know about that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought he was gone.
After that draw,
he lose like 2 back-to-back game with 3 goals.
No. But here's
dude. After that draw, Aziz, after the draw and the manner in which we drew, he was gone.
Yeah.
Not only
that.
that.
I mean, if you think that, Aziz, then that means we have to look at the owners and think, where are the standards? Where are the standards? Like,
also as well. You see that Inter Milan game, there was been a lot more pressure on to actually get a result. You see when he said what he did, it deflected away from everything that we've been talking about, everything that was going on. There was just a massive deflection from it. So it didn't matter about the result. As long as we didn't lose, and even if we lost, do you think anyone would have been talking about it? They would have just put Salah in the equation. They'll be like, oh, I see, they dropped Salah and they didn't. They would have been about that, not the manager. It would just been about Salah not playing. But if he didn't say enough, you see that Inter Milan game. Because remember, we rallied. The team rallied after that conversation. They were working for each other. They were running. You could see that how much they wanted to get a result away at the San Siro. But before that, you would have been like, they would have been so dejected from the Leeds draw. They would have went into that Inter one so deflated, and Inter didn't play bad. But we worked so hard to nullify what they were trying to do, and then we ended up getting our luck at the end because of the hard work, and we got the win. But you would have added pressure. We would have probably dropped some points in there. Go into the game on the weekend against Brighton, dejected again, and then at that point you'd have been like, at some point the whole fan base would have to be in unison. It's like, we respect what you done.
Why does that has to come to that for us to sack the manager? That's my thing.
It has to be. No,
it has to
that's
be.
too much, bro. That's too much.
Fans, it's because
if everything you said that happened, bro, we would have gotten out of every single competition. If everything that you just said that happened.
But you remember, the fans are the reflection of what's going on, right? So the owners can look at it and go, okay, this is bad, right? From a business standpoint. But if our consumers, which is the fans, are going, not saying nothing and going, yeah, we back him, we're waiting to see, we're okay. As the owners, they're like, well, they're still consuming what we're trying to push out. So we're okay. They're not hitting our bottom line. But if fans start coming out like, I'm not going to the games, this is bad, and then the press start affecting us, that's when there needs to be change. That's when they'll be like, okay, let's have a look at this.
What do you think would have happened?
Like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. We're here for the manager singing on the slot in the stadium. Why would the owners make a change? Because they're like, no, the fans still have our back. The media ain't saying nothing. The fans got our back. There's only a small section. We're like the noise at this point. We're just the background noise.
Enemy of the club.
Yeah, so we're the background noise. But when everyone's on the same page and walking out and booing and all, they were getting on top. Remember, before that, people leaving at the 70th minute, there's boos ringing round.
It was happening. It was getting bad.
Said what he said.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like that questions my ambition to the club, bro. Like if you have to wait until things go to absolute complete garbage for you to like sack the manager, bro, then like you can't blame like guys like Salah to come and speak out.
Don't question the club. Question us as fans. Because they only reacting to what we react to.
But like
the question
the club should be ambitious, bro. Like they should.
But okay. The question is
question. What is the direction that FSG is taking us in? That's the problem that I have. They told
you where they're taking you. 450 million in one summer. It's called
dominance. Are you going to do it again? That's the problem.
You don't need to do it again. You just need to fix what is broken when the time comes. The problem is the manager didn't do a good job. Hence the reason why we are right now.
Bowley's better than FSG. I don't care what anyone says.
I could say whatever you want, but it doesn't matter. He's struggling.
Aziz and Christian, I hate to throw age at you, but I'm going to. Graham Souness, listen. Graham Souness, right, is one of the most illustrious sons of our team. 3-time European trophy winner, multiple-time English League title winner. I don't even want to talk about the FA Cups and things because it's beneath him, right? He was the manager. He was sacked when he was having a triple bypass.
Wow.
He was sacked when he was on the operating table. Look,
that's deep.
We are one of the most ruthless. We are one of the most ruthless organizations. Make no mistake. If Mo Salah hadn't opened his mouth that day, that guy would not have lasted till morning. Because it was the manner of the draw. It was the manner of the draw. It was not just you were leading 2-0 in the 73rd minute.
Yeah.
And then 3-2.
And then you came back. And the last goal was the worst part. The last goal, even if the guy hadn't scored, it was a pen, right? That and Tom Werner was in the stadium. He was going to sack him. Listen, guys, what happened to King Kenny? We called him King Kenny, right? And then we sent him to Boston, sacked him, and named a stand after him. Todd Bowley doesn't have anything on Liverpool's
but Uncle Albert, I have a take on this, yeah. I feel the club is still going to let Ernest Lutz go at the end of the season. I think all of this is just buying him time.
Listen,
because
if he goes to win the Champions League, they don't sack him.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the only way he says.
That's the only way he stays, basically. Well, but then he has to still finish in a decent position in the league, regardless.
That is the reason why he's trying desperately to augment the team. But let me get to where I'm getting. There was one person, I've forgotten the person's name. He was the captain of the team. I'll remember. Christmas time, they were giving basically they give the players turkeys. That was back in the day. And his turkey was really small. So he asked the club manager why his turkey was that small. And they told him that we are reserving the fatter ones for the first team starters. This is the guy who was the captain of the team. I'll tell you who it was. I'll remember.
But this also what he's thinking. This is the thing that people also have to remember. The managers.
I'm gonna head out.
Big up, Aziz. Thank you.
Big up, Aziz.
The he said, I don't
know. Who's Cult of Ends?
I don't know who that is, man. The Cult of Ends, man. Who is he, man? Cult of Ends, please sign on. We want to know who you are, man. We have to vet you. We have to make sure you are the right person, man. But this is, I think, what the Road T said is very, very telling. They don't have the person that they want right now. If they find out who is replacing him, this guy is gone.
And adding to what you just said, Kwasi, I think for most of the managers watching from outside, there's a lot of, I'll let you guys deal with the mess for this season. I can start next season. I don't want to have to, because now if you get a new manager, everyone is expecting do something, win something, finish in the top 4. And no manager wants to come there and have like half a season to put all that together.
With these players, are you going to give me a half a season with these players? Hell no. I want the whole, I want all of them. That's why. So, like a lot of us say we want Enrique. Enrique is not leaving halfway through the season. He's going to finish.
Exactly.
If we have a chance with Enrique,
preseason with the players.
He's going to wait till the summer, get the whole season with preseason with the players, especially being a World Cup season. Alonso. I love Alonso, but I don't think he's ready.
Nah, man. Alonso, man. I don't want Alonso.
And you know the thing is, if we had the team like it was with Klopp, where all the players had been together for a long time, a manager coming halfway through the season isn't bad. But then when you have about 4 or 5 new players in the first team and you're bringing a new manager, it's almost like, where the hell do I start from? Because now you have old players who are fixed on their ways. I have like 5 players who are willing to learn everything I have to teach them. And it's just a whole mess. If it's the end of the season, you can say, I don't want Salah in this team anymore. Sell him, do whatever you need to do with him, but I'm not starting with this guy. I don't want Isak here. He's not my type of player. Sell him. It gives you a better leverage than coming halfway through the season and everyone expects you to create a miracle. So I think they are buying time also as the club. If it gets worse, they would have to sack him and put maybe an interim manager for the meantime. But if we do stay afloat up until the end of the season, I think he still ends up leaving because obviously we can't. Come on, we didn't beat Leeds, we didn't beat Sunderland this season. We lost to Nottingham Forest, so at what, 12th, 13th? Come on, it's crazy at this point. He hasn't beaten Nottingham Forest since he has been at this team.
Yeah,
which is very
shocking. Shocking.
I mean, come on. A lot of these things don't make sense
But he
anymore.
did win the league, though. To be fair, he hasn't beaten them, but he's won the league.
Oh yeah, he
Despite,
did win the league, obviously, and I'm still going to give him respect for that. But I don't think he has the personality to hold up a team as big as Liverpool. I think that's where his problem is, because
it's too much for him.
Exactly. I feel their managers, especially with the type of players we're now signing, if you're going to sign someone like Wirtz, who feels he's one of the best in the world, sign Isak, one of the best in the world, you're going to expect them to soon be like Salah in the nearest future, where when you drop them, they are going to talk.
Yeah.
So they need a manager who they have big respect for, and they feel like, yeah, he's too big for us to talk back. So
exactly, like a manager that we can, that can command respect from the players. Like
exactly, yeah.
An established manager is what's ripe. This squad right now is ripe for a established manager. Like
that's right.
Miss me with the whole random ass young manager from like flipping Belgium or some shit. Like that's okay if you're like mid-table trying to get top 4 in the beginning, but where we are at the moment, it's like no, like we need a top manager, like an Enrique, like someone like that of that ilk.
And at this point, Enrique is not leaving PSG. And personally, I think if Liverpool poach him, I think he will want the challenge. It's all, these people, they like their challenge. I think he wants the challenge. Now, if he signs a new contract, then I say, okay, we can get him. But the fact that he still has 1 year left, I think Liverpool can pay that 1 year off and poach him. That's a challenge that he could imagine him thinking, I've won Champions League in Spain, France. The France was the hardest one. And now I'm going to England and I can win the league and win Champions League. How many managers can say that?
Not many, man. Not many.
So that's why I think we possibly have an opportunity to poach him from.
He might go to City, though. He might go to City.
That's also a big. That's also an option too. That's what I'm saying. The fact that he is coming there, it's an option.
Who's Salah? You talking about?
Luis Enrique after PSG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fizz.
But so everyone is on board that we're done with the league this season, yeah?
It's a write-off, man. It's a write-off.
I actually won. I know you guys are going to be upset with me, but I won.
But miracles still happen, Anything can still happen.
I won Glasner.
Hey, Albert.
Yeah, I think.
Just line me up with a Semenyo interview, bro. That's all I'm.
Wait, am I the only one here that doesn't rate Semenyo? Like, am I the only one here?
Nah, listen.
There's a couple of people who have said it.
You are about to get slapped. You are in the midst of Ghanaians and you are saying you don't rate Semenyo.
I know, Christian.
No, kick him off.
You are about to get slapped, man.
Let's put Christian time out. Let's time him out.
You people are the same. Bin him, man. You people are the same people who said you didn't want Kudus, right? You wanted Gakpo instead of Kudus. Are you still saying the same thing?
No, Christian, on the real, you don't.
Time out.
Where's Christian? He doesn't want him.
Yeah, I'm bringing him back. Let's bring him back. Let's bring him back.
I think we could do. I think I prefer Minter. Like I think the players that, Minter over Semenyo.
No, Christian, you're telling me you want Minter, that the guy that we signed from Bournemouth, Mr. Kirkes, that hasn't hit the ground running, locked him up yesterday. That's the guy over Semenyo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Minter would be perfect for what we need in this team right now. Semenyo is all. I think Semenyo is more of a PNP version of Eze.
Is that Chris? Or
me,
Paul?
Yeah, it's me, Christian. It's Christian. It's Christian. Yeah.
Christian, let me give you at least one positive. At least Semenyo is his right age. Okay, Semenyo says he's 26. He's actually 26.
But wait, here's my thing though. My thing is with Minter, he's younger.
Minter look like a 20? Does Minter look like a 20-year-old to you?
What are you trying to say, Uncle?
I mean,
what am I trying to say? I just said what I wanted
Uncle
to say.
Albert has records. He has records. He knows why he's saying what he's saying.
I wanted to say. Did I have water in my Did I have water in my mouth when I was speaking?
Christian.
But my thing is, the reason
the same age as Keita was when he was coming to Liverpool.
he might be, he might be 40.
That guy?
He might be your age, Albert.
Listen, Christian. There's a lot of people that don't like Semenyo, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But certain attributes that he has would definitely complement what we're trying to do in this team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because for me, Minter, bar line, cutting inside, he's effective. Even without GA, no GA, Minter is still gonna do something in the game.
I'm not gonna argue with you in that point. I think Minter would definitely do a job as well. But the fact of you don't think that Semenyo, that's where I disagree. I agree with the Minter thing. I think he could come in and do a job. I think he's a good player. But Semenyo is an extremely talented footballer that just needs a platform to go and show. He just needs a bigger platform for people to recognize. The problem we have, and I'm not saying you do this, Christian, in general, people look at too much GA and all of that stuff. And I know you don't, because you just mentioned about Minter, about not GA and stuff like that. But other people just go, Semenyo don't have goals and he doesn't get assists. And I'm like, guys, you can affect a game without a goal and an assist. You can play well enough to help your teammates and be an effective player enough to cause so much issues that other player can score. But for some reason, everyone just thinks Semenyo isn't a good football. Not you, but other people don't think he's good enough.
But imagine Minter on one wing and then Frimpong on another wing. Can you imagine that?
I don't
imagine the pace.
No, listen.
The width.
I don't mind. As I said, I'm not going to argue with this. I agree. Minter could do problem, but Semenyo, and you know what it is? It reminds me of when I wanted Diaz. Diaz came and he cooked, and then when he left, and I said to everyone, you're going to see the reason why. Because a lot of people don't look at the intangibles, the things that you can't put on a score sheet, you can't put on a record sheet. There's things that you do within a game. Like, for an example, the pass before the pass. There's never a stat for that, right?
Yeah, bro.
The dribble to get out of dangerous area. There's never a stat for that, right? Certain things that Diaz was doing for us that now everyone's going, oh my days.
And let me add something. If he was called Semedinho, it would have been a different argument altogether, right?
No.
I want to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong, but
you know the thing is, with players like Semenyo and just like Ent said, the thing is they're kind of my favorite Liverpool player, I think for now, is going to remain Firmino for a while, because he was that player who the stats didn't show how good he was.
Yeah.
The only people who appreciated what we had with Firmino were people who watched every game we played with him, because he's such a smart player. There are passes where he skips over and it's just Salah and Mane with the goalkeeper, and they decide what they want to do. But because there's no stats for that, and because he didn't touch the ball, there's no assist, there's no pre-assist, it doesn't even add to anything. It just feels like he didn't do anything in that match. But we had so many times to do things like that.
You see, with Firmino, it was because at a point in time, the coaches didn't know where to play him. At a point in time, he was playing fullback. Remember, he was playing right fullback.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what to do with him. But at Liverpool fan base, sometimes we are surprising. There are some fans, and I don't want to call names because now is not the time. When I was a kid, my mom used to tell me now is not the time. That's just the time before the frying pan came out. Look, Liverpool supporters said Gakpo had a higher ceiling than Kudus. Are we still saying that? Remember that?
Wait,
some people actually called Gakpo
I heard people say it. Yeah, I saw
it. They know themselves. No need to say it now. Some people actually came out and said that Gakpo was the missing link. Because he doesn't like people swearing on his missing link. Because he doesn't like people swearing on his shoes, so I'll spare him that. Gakpo was he is the missing link, all right, but he's missing in a reverse way, like Watermada's header today. You guys see that Watermada own goal? What a work of art!
But to be honest, I don't really rate Kudus either, though.
Some Liverpool supporters were saying we should have bought Watermana instead of Isaac. They were saying it.
Oh no! I wasn't that guy, fam. Like, nah.
I'm not saying you.
But a lot of people that are saying that, I don't know, man. Like, Votamada is a good player, but
haven't you heard it? Haven't you heard Liverpool supporters saying we should have bought Watermana instead of Isaac?
I heard it, bro. They're saying he's better than him. We could have saved the money.
Yeah.
Listen, we live in hindsight, and listen, I don't blame every fan in the way they see the game. It just defeats good conversation sometimes. That's the only part I hate sometimes. It's just the fact that it defeats some good conversations where we can have a great conversation around certain things. Now, and that's why I say Semenyo right now, a lot of people will be like, nah, I don't want him. I don't think he's good enough. And that's fine. But I promise you see when he steps foot in this team, and he's an absolute problem. Because look, and here's my point. You see when Mane was there, did everyone go, we rated Mane because of his goals?
Yeah.
No, everyone was because of Mane just being a problem. The way that he could change the game for us off nothing. Salah was the goal guy. That's the guy who was like, yo, Salah is the goal guy. Mane is the difference maker. And Bobby just knitted everything together.
Yeah.
That's why the front three. And that's why I said Semenyo doesn't have to come in and be the goal guy. He could just be the difference maker.
And especially ends with the type of strikers we have with Isak and Ekitike there. And you have Verts also there. If you have someone who is pure chaos, it would help this team so much.
There's also no stat for what Mane gave us defensively.
None.
Exactly.
There's no stat.
The same with Gakpo, don't you think?
There's no stat. Oh, stop.
Who's making noise in the background?
Who's at the
It's my car has stats. My car has XG. So when I take off my seat belt, it says my XG is 0.79. I should put it back on.
No, that's the only point. I know we need stats in the game, innit? Because the stats gives you a base for an argument or a conversation or a debate. But sometimes I feel like some people just dive so much into the stats, it defeats the object of the eye test. And sometimes, like, I get it. Like, you don't like a player. That's fine, innit? You're going to have a bias either way. Whether you like them or you don't like them, there's a bias within it. But I feel like sometimes, bro, and that's why the Semenyo one for me, it hurts sometimes. I'm like, guys, like, I promise, like, I say I promise. I don't know what life will bring in it. He might come in and be absolute. But I'm like, if he comes in and he offers up the skill sets he has,
yeah.
I hope you're proving me wrong. I hope I'm proven wrong about Semenyo, but I've still got reservations over him. Like, I have reservations.
What? But you know what?
Christian,
he's good, but like, I'm not sure if he's Liverpool level. That's what I'm saying.
Why? That's the thing I always like to ask. Why do you think? Like, what do you think he doesn't have? You think, or deficiency where you're like, ooh, that's not really Liverpool.
I don't know. It's just that for me, like he looks like a player. Like he's kind of like a Gakpo, but with pace. Like but a bit more PMP. Like
but Christian, don't you think we'd do well if Gakpo had speed at least to help? I mean,
the thing is, he doesn't have the acceleration. Like I just look at him and I just don't think.
Christian, you have just made the point that almost all of us are saying. You've just made a point. Anybody who comes to bin Gakpo, come on, man. Kekes and Gakpo.
Gakpo needs to go. I want him sold ASAP.
Sorry, Kekes and Semenyo. Aren't you just happy that somebody's going to get him to come and relieve us of Gakpo?
You know the problem,
son.
Albert, I'm gonna blame the.
I am, but I just want it to be a player that's like proper, like that. For me, I want a winger. Do you know my type of winger?
You
a winger
Liverpool supporters
who doesn't just cut inside. Like,
I'm gonna blame you fans for Gakpo, bro. I'm gonna blame you guys.
No, wait. Let me land.
Go on.
I want a winger.
Blame you guys after.
I want a winger who can go down the bar line and can go and cut inside, like be effective in both zones. Hugging the touchline.
That's Semenyo for you. That's Semenyo for you. He's fantastic defensively.
I think Chris said.
A ball like a.
I think the problem with Chris
like
said
a Zulu
is I don't
a
think.
spear. Listen, people. Listen. Once again, let me do what I do best. Let me throw age at you. You people said Henderson wasn't good enough. Because you remember that? Remember that?
Yeah,
Henderson was not good enough. You said Robertson wasn't good enough. We were buying him from a relegated team. You said Wijnaldum wasn't good enough. Should I go on? You said Mane wasn't good enough. Should I keep going on? Even Mo Salah, you people didn't want him.
No, I rated Mo Salah. I can't lie. I rated Mo Salah the longest.
But you see,
you wanted Aquilani. Let me tell you some of the people you wanted. You wanted Aquilani, right?
They wanted Draxler.
Gareth Barry. You wanted
Gareth Barry.
Draxler. You actually Liverpool. You actually got rid of Xavi Alonso to buy Gareth Barry. Remember that? Or you didn't know that?
I remember that.
Stop it right there, man.
No. But Aquilani,
you bought Alberto Aquilani for a record amount, and then the big elephant in the room, you bought Andy Carroll. Record signing.
Uncle Albert, yeah. You know, the thing I feel with Christian is I don't think you've watched Semenyo enough to say what you're saying. At least that's my take. I feel like you've probably watched him when we play him or when he plays a big team. But if you watch 5-6 games of Semenyo playing, I promise you he's exceptional. He reminds me a lot of Manny.
If he was called Antonio Semenyo, Christian will not be saying what he's saying.
No. I just think he's more of an inside forward than he is an actual winger.
But that's the thing. He can
play across the front line. That's what you want. He can play across the front line. That's what you want.
No,
for Ghana, he plays across the front line.
He's less dangerous when he plays centrally, actually. When he plays on the wing, you have no idea what he's about to do. Because he crosses, he cuts in, he's fast. So you have no idea what to expect from him.
I'm not saying he's crap.
2 bad boy strikers, man. We're all right. We don't need.
Yeah.
But can I blame you guys for Gakpo now, or
yeah, blame us.
Oh, Gakpo, bro! You see, when I first saw Gakpo, I just thought this guy's not it. Like, I remember Chelsea away, first game of the season. I remember watching him. Yeah. Oh my days, bro! I remember there was that one counter attack that he fucked up, and I was like, "Yep, get him gone." Like, from that game onwards, I was like, "This guy's shit."
Now, here's why I'm gonna blame you lot, yeah, because you lot. And I'm gonna throw everyone under the bus in here, bro. Even if you weren't a part of it, even if you're not a part of it, I'm throwing everyone under the bus. Everyone in the chat, you're a part of it as well. I'm throwing you all under the bus. When you guys wanted a winger, you guys didn't want a winger that just gets assists and gets the ball in the box in the right areas. You guys are always saying, man, the GA, he needs to get the G. We don't care about the A as much. He needs a boy. So now. Now you've created this monster guy that just wants to shoot. Every time he cuts in, he just wants to shoot because he feels the only time I'm going to get some love from the fan base is if I score. When he wasn't doing that before, you guys were okay with it. You guys were okay. You guys were fine. But then you started saying, no, my wingers need to do more. You started comparing the left wing to the right wing. There's like, Salah is exceptional at what he does. Don't put everyone in the same category. They can't do what he does. There's a reason why he gets the ball more than everyone else. Because he does something different to everyone else. Let them just chip in and help out. But you guys created this mad narrative that the wingers have to score 20 goals a season. Has to score 15 goals a season. I'm like, do you understand? It's unnatural for wingers in the Premier League to get 15 goals a season. It's not natural.
And
if
I refuse to be under your bus. In Jesus' name, I was on record as having called Gakpo the wrong Ghanaian, and I am not backing down. I am on record. When I said it, I was told to shut up. You know the people. I don't want to call their names, right?
Yeah.
A 57-year-old man like me who can be their fathers. They told me I should shut up, so I shut up. Enjoy your Gakpo. Cut inside, shoot block. Cut inside, shoot block. Cut inside, shoot block. It's like a recur. It's like a .333 recurring. you will never get to the end. It's like a log graph. You can approach 0, you will never get to the end.
All right, Albert, I'll
0.3333,
take you
that's
from
Gakpo.
underneath the bus. You can drive.
Yes,
the
I'm
bus
not
as
going
well.
under that damn
But the
bus
rest
with
of
you,
the rest of you lot, everyone in here, Christian in here, Ahmed in here, Quasi in here. Who else is in here that I didn't mention? Everyone in the chat, everyone of you guys in here, you wanted to give him love because you wanted goals and you wanted assists. So now he's doing what you want him to do, cutting and shoot.
Oh
Get
my
goals.
days, ends on a smoke today, fam.
No, you guys
a
wanted
content
goals.
creator,
but you know the thing is,
content creator called Gakpo the missing link. For
no,
those of you who are
Albert,
GS,
Now all of
you
a
know who I'm
sudden,
you know
talking
the
about.
thing
all of a
is,
sudden, you want him go byline, you want him crossing the ball. All of a sudden, you want him to, don't shoot so much. All of us, but you guys said you won 20 and 15 goals. So I don't know how you get 20 and 15 goals if you don't shoot. Quasi, explain to me. No, explain to the less knowledgeable people. How do you get 20 and 15 goals if you don't shoot? Explain that to me, and then I will shut up.
FIFA.
And you see the thing is with what you just said, I'm one of the people who wanted Gakpo to do more. And I'm not going to sit here and deny it. I would take my cross and say we created this monster. But the thing is, the main reason why I had that opinion of him was because last season he was in so many clear-cut opportunities where he could have been selfish. Just like we had yesterday with Chiesa. You could have just been a little bit more selfish, which is what I just wanted for him.
But
now he's being selfish.
Now he's being too selfish.
He's being selfish.
He's being too selfish.
Ahmed, do more means use your fullback, right?
Yeah.
It could mean use your fullback. That's doing more. Stop cutting inside, letting your head down like a billy goat in heat.
Albert, you're right. But when you guys decided to compare, not you, Albert, you come out the bus, you're driving as well with me. You guys decided to tell him, oh, no, I'm not going to respect what he does. He needs to be giving me numbers at Salah. And I'm like, how? He can't give you Salah numbers.
That is not possible. Like, that is not possible.
So now you have to deal with the demon you have created. The demon you have created now is saying, if I need love from the fan base, the only way I get love, I need to score. And even the other day, guess what he did? West Ham scored and assisted. People started saying, I don't care about his performance. But
he's not too bad.
You said
he was shaking West Ham.
Let me make it worse for you. The worst news that's coming is that as soon as his ankle is better, he's in the first team.
Oh my days, fam.
You need him. Remember, we have only 13 players right now, so you need him.
As soon as his ankle is better, cut and shoot, let his head down like a billy goat.
Bro, my Christmas present will be for Gakpo,
Slot, dropped the other one.
Salah
We've
to
signed
go,
a new contract. We've signed a new contract. We've given him 250K.
This is Ahmed, Quasi, and Christian's problem, bro.
Oh I'm going to
I wanted this guy. What do you mean this is my problem? I wanted this guy gone since like 2 years ago,
bro. You wanted him to do more. Now he's shooting more. Now you have an issue with him shooting more.
Huh? I never wanted. Like, Gakpo was never a player that like I looked at for all my days. Like
all right, but you still had a thought process around what you wanted him to do while he's in the team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Scoring goals is like a prerequisite of what a winger should be doing.
Man. Guys, I have to run. I'll
talk to you later. Marco.
Okay, shut up, cool. Bye.
Big up, man.
I mean, people throwing Gakpo under the bus. Like, he's a Liverpool player, my God.
Because he's trash. He's not good enough. Like for me, I in the 22-23 season, I didn't really pay too much attention. So I didn't really.
We still.
Like I was on a sabbatical.
We still love him as a player, but I think his time is up. I think it's about time he moves on and does something else with his life.
He and Mo Salah to move on.
I wanted this guy gone.
And I think, I think when we signed him, if I'm being very honest, I didn't see him as a winger. I expected him to play as more of a number 10, not on the wing, because I didn't think he had the pace to play on the wing.
Gakpo.
Gakpo's always been a outside forward. He plays that.
He's always been an inside forward. Even for Holland, like he played as a striker. Like
for PSV, he was playing as the main number 9, kind of like a false 9.
He was left wing. He was
a forward. He was more of a forward than a winger, in my opinion. Like
but in PSV, he was definitely a winger, bro. He's one of the players I followed since he was like young.
So you liked him?
Yeah. I still do, but you guys wanted a demon version. This is the demon.
They want a
my thing with Enzi, my thing with Gakpo is that I don't really pay attention to the 22-23 season because I was just on a sabbatical. Like I was just taking a break from Liverpool at that point because I knew we weren't going to do nothing. It was going terribly. Yeah, it drained the life out of me. So I didn't really have a first thought or a first reaction on Gakpo. But Chelsea, I was in there, bro. I was just trying to move away from Liverpool. So my first actual game of watching Gakpo was the first game of the 23-24 season, Chelsea away. Do you remember that game? I remember seeing this. I was on holiday at the time and I was watching the game, and I remember like there was this one counter-attack and he had so much space. He had so much space as well. Yeah. And it was a counter-attack. And bro, the way he fucked it up here, I was like, yep, get him gone. From that point on, and he came in like 2023 January. I was like, yo, this guy.
But that was not on him. Christian, that was not on him. That was on Klopp. That's why Klopp had to apologize because he played him as a midfielder. He was forcing him to play a position that is not his position.
But even then, I was like, you have to get him gone because I was saying that there's a reason why he was moved around a lot because he wasn't doing his thing in the left wing.
No,
that was my opinion.
Can I ask a question here? Because I was thinking about doing a stream on it. I would love if you were about as well. But I'll try and find a time to do it. Okay. But it's about like Liverpool fans when we watch games of football. Call me wrong. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. But I feel like when everyone watches games of football at the moment, and it's just me, I don't panic watching games of football. I don't. When the player has the ball, I start. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel, like when I look at the reactions, like maybe match reactions, podcasts after the games and stuff like that. I always feel like the reactions are based around the impulse of how they view the game. So how you view the game is like, oh my days, why did you hold on to the ball for so long? Oh my days, why you made me nervous in this moment? Oh my, and I always feel like it's like that. So I think the question is, and hopefully I can find the time to do this because I feel like it's a good conversation to have in it. How does the average Liverpool fan watch the football game? Do you panic every time a player's on the ball? Do you, like when they shoot, do you just start crashing out straight away if they miss the target? Like, I want to know because I feel like the reactions always after the game, it feels like there's like emotional wreck people watching games and they just panic every time someone does something that they don't like.
I'll tell you, doing a few call-in shows / watch along.
Yeah.
Exactly what you said. That's exactly what happens. People are they are not sitting back and then analyzing the game because you could watch the game in 3 different facets or more, right? You watch it for analysis purposes, or you watch it as a fan. So you are just emotional,
You're just involved.
You are just involved in that, and that one is like, and I think majority of fans are like that. So every little thing just sets them off. It's like you have to be perfect. But if you are able to watch it again and then you realize that, oh my God, actually this player played well. Oh, this player didn't play well at all. Right? But for people like you, myself, any content creator, you have to try to come as close to the middle as possible where you are watching as a fan and also trying to see a few things that other people are missing, right? And that's how I try to do. So sometimes, yes, me personally, I'll be like, last time Zuberi and myself did it, and I was like, why is Isak drop? And I think it was against Chelsea. And Isak kept dropping past the center line to get the ball. And I was like, why does he keep doing that? That is annoying me. And Zuberi's like, no, he's a forward. He's supposed to do that. He has to do that sometimes. I said, cool. But he has done it more than 3 times. That makes no sense. What is the number 10 doing? So that became a little debate, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go watch Ents and Savage, and I'll be back. So halftime, he jumped onto you guys' stream, and then when the second half started, he came back. So I think a lot of times people have a preconception in their mind of how the team needs to play.
Right.
And then if they are not playing that way, we are shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, Kwasia, most times when you watch the game, for me, there are times where I watch as a fan and you're overly emotional and everything pisses me off, I promise you.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember. There was a game we played and we were winning, but I was so pissed off because I saw more goals. There were chances they're missing, and I was just, we could be 10-0 up. What the hell are we playing? And then there are times when you watch football and you drop being a fan on the side, and you can actually see these people are human. They would miss chances, but they would come back and do better. And you are able to like calm down a bit. But most times as a fan, I think I enjoy football when it's not Liverpool playing, if I'm being very honest. I'm more calm.
I agree, bro. That's a great point.
Like
I agree.
If I watch Arsenal play, there's a lot of logic to how I watch them. Like, okay, yeah, he made a mistake, he'll fix up next time. And it's not that bad. You miss a chance, I'm like, yeah, you get another chance to do better.
Do you see why I want to do the conversation, Ahmed?
Exactly. But when we play, when we play and you miss one chance, I'm probably swearing for the next 10 minutes until we get the ball again because I'm so pissed off.
Yeah, same. I'm like that as well, to be honest. I'm an emotional wreck when I watch Liverpool, fans.
Yeah. I think yesterday there was a chance we missed, and then they had this counter. I can't remember which one, but when they had the counter where I think Gomez was his name, where Gomez almost scored, but it just went wide a bit.
I thought it was the Salah.
It was a cross from
it past Robbo, and I was like, oh, if he gives him a simple pass.
Exactly. I think from where we missed the ball, I kept swearing and I was pissing it off until they got to that point. I was like, yeah, just watch them score. Then they missed, and I'm like, oh, okay, calm. And then we scored, I think maybe 2-3 minutes after, and I was like,
but Ahmed, can you understand? And Christian, can you understand? Like, say for instance, I don't know, you're on the stream with me and I'm trying to explain some stuff, but you guys have watched the game the way you watched it. I've watched the game, I have watched it, and you guys now, and you're waffling, blood. I didn't see that. And I'm like, no, but you know, sometimes you have to. They're gonna make mistakes. Now, I ain't trying to hear them making mistakes. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I think it's because like we probably look at other players at other teams, and we're probably thinking like, yo, like why can't we have that player? Why can't he play? Why didn't the club look at him? And we look at our players.
Right.
I think most Liverpool fans look up our players more negatively than other fan bases. I feel like
Christian,
that's the answer he was looking for.
No, Christian, you're right, but it's the same way Ahmed just said. When you're watching the other team, you're watching them from an analytical standpoint. So you're looking at, oh, he can miss, but he might score the next one. So you're giving him a bit of leeway. But our players, you're like, nah, bun this you. Why is
exactly?
Bro, I'm like that with most of it. Bro, for me, I'm like that. I don't rate most of these man, bro. Like you see our midfield right now. Yeah, if all of them got sold tomorrow, I couldn't give two shits. I swear down.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm like that. I don't care.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But
I don't rate these guys. I genuinely tell you, like Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, like these guys, if they got sold tomorrow, I could not give two Fs.
All right, Christian. I don't have an issue with you having that opinion.
Because I feel like we could get
when
better.
we go and have a conversation, though, that when we go and have the conversation, and then I'm questioning, you're questioning, and I'm giving my point, you're giving your point, that's where it's good in terms of like, let me see why you don't feel this way or why you don't think this way. Because there might be other people that might think the same thing as you, but they don't know how to voice it. Maybe there's things you can say. And then maybe there's things that I can say to make you sway your opinion. Not even sway in the terms of I'm persuading you, but I may be able to give some logical reasons that, oh, you probably didn't look at it this way, but this is the way you probably should look at it.
Right.
But that's why I said it's good to have these kind of discourse, and that's why I want to do that stream, because I some of these.
You should do it soon, man. Tomorrow.
And this point you were making, I think the other day while I was still in the hospital, there was a game we were playing, and we considered a chance where he deflected off, I think Salah, Van Dijk, and went in, and I was so pissed off, and I kept insulting him, and the doctor standing next to me looked at me, and he said. And the doctor just looked at me and he said, what should he have done differently? And for a second, I have to go back, like, actually, what should he have done? It was a shot outside the box. He hits the player and he went in. What the hell was he supposed to do? And then I was like, okay, maybe I'm overreacting. And the doctor said, take your pills, go to sleep.
Bro, I was even saying, like, there was points where I was saying, like, Van Dijk is not a legend, like, you're shit, you're not good enough, like, piss off out of my club, like you'll never be on the level of these players that we all hype him up to be, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like, yeah, I think you need to do that stream tomorrow or Tuesday or something like that, because
I'll try
this is
my
an
best to
interesting
find a good time.
discourse to have.
You know
I
why?
think
Because I
most
think
people, if you like a club, you do crash out a lot when they make even the most human mistakes. Even the most human mistakes, honestly.
no, and that's why I
It's the
think
micro analysis as well.
yeah,
Micro analysis.
it's a good conversation to have, because you want to see it from, you want to get it at, okay, what is the extreme fan doing, and then what is the less extreme. And it doesn't mean extreme doesn't mean like a bad thing. It's just like, right, when I'm watching a game and you've misplaced a 5-yard pass, where am I at emotionally?
Yeah.
Where am I at now? Because, you know, for an example, if Quasi says something online now, because he's a content creator, you guys are gonna be like, yo, Quasi, but you said this last week. Say Christian, I don't know if you create content, but say you don't, and you said something, Ahmed said something, no one will remember it. So you could crash out on Virgil, for an example, like, yeah, this guy's dead, get him out of my team, he's blah blah blah. Tomorrow, no one remembers. But if Quasi says it, it's a long day for him.
Yeah,
because
for
now
real, it is.
everyone's like, what? You don't think Virgil was good?
Yeah.
I think
that's what I'm saying.
there was
Plastic as well.
That's a
there
good
was
point.
there was a time I was watching End's program and someone said, "Oh, End, you said this 2 years ago," and he was like, "I have the video," and I'm like, "What the hell are you guys on about?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's 2 years ago. The player could have improved. Do you get, like, it's been 2 years. That player could have improved in 2 years, and Ent can have his opinion change. But the plan was just, nah, Ent said this. He can't change his mind anymore. He said this player is bad, so he stays bad
forever now. Now he's dead. And that's what I'm saying. There's a difference, because it doesn't mean that your point or your opinion doesn't matter. It's just, if the host or the guy that creates the content says something, it just holds more weight than everyone else. Because now they're like, all right, Quasi said this, yeah. There's a reason why Quasi was the first one in my court case. Podcast I did. The first ever one I did.
I remember that.
First one.
I remember that.
Quasi was the first
Which I
one.
I wrongly accused.
You wasn't wrongly accused, Quasi.
I was wrongly accused.
No, you told us about transfers that didn't happen, Quasi.
Yeah, you were talking about your sources and that.
Yeah, my sources were correct. Okay.
How did Christian remember that? You know how long ago that was?
I remember that. Because we were so gassed about the fact that, because we didn't get anyone in.
I said I believe it was last year. What was that guy's name?
Zubimendi. Yeah. You were saying that Zubimendi's done, is pretty much done. And
it was done. Didn't he change his mind? He changed his mind. So it was done. He changed his mind. So I was correct. Musiala is the one that, he got injured. So there's more time. People have patience.
But this is what I mean. This is what I mean, isn't it? So a year later, Christian remembers what you said.
Yeah.
If Christian now said Virgil ain't his guy, tomorrow no one remembers.
Yeah, no one will care.
Christian's just a normal guy in the building watching and commenting on your stream.
And there's something I said on here, and I think most people still don't remember because of the reason you just gave. And I think it was, don't sign Ekitike because we don't need him. I don't think he's good enough.
I don't remember.
It flew over everyone's head, and no one thinks about it anymore.
No one.
I had reservations over him, and no one.
But if Kwasi had said that,
I would have done the stream tomorrow. Kwasi said
exactly. Every time he scores, we're going to bring up Kwasi and be like, "You remember this guy who said Ekitike is bad? Now talk."
Ahmed, I'll tell you something. Yeah, Nunes. I'm labeled as Nunes guy. I wasn't Nunes guy. I just hate my only problem I have right now. I hate when people pile on players.
Yeah,
that there's something I can't have in it. And you know where you just explained, like, oh, when I'm watching a game and I'm an emotional wreck, I react. I watch it from a standpoint of, I can understand that happen. I can understand it. Only thing I've never done is excuse the tap-ins. I'm like, bro, you can miss that, innit? Like that's a miss. But I'm like, yo, you guys can't just keep cooking this guy week in, week out. Players are allowed to miss opportunities, Like, if you don't watch any other players play, and like what Ahmed said, if I watch Chelsea, Arsenal, and a striker miss a chance, I'm like, oh yeah, he'll probably get another one. If that was Nunes, you'd cook him. And the only standpoint I had was, bro, allow just cooking him today, bro. Like, he actually weren't as bad as you guys are making it out. And you know what happens? Their mind goes back to how many missed chances, the sitter he missed the other day, the sitter he missed last week, the sitter he missed 3 months ago, so they're like, shut up, bro. I ain't trying to hear what you have to say, bro. Like,
but to be honest, though, Nunes was garbage for us, though. Like, to be fair, I think the emotion.
But Christian, I'm not even going to disagree with your opinion. But what I'm going to say is, you know why it's difficult for me to just go, yeah, bang, 100%? Is the fact that there was a season when this brother scored and assisted, yeah, and he had like 37 or something like that GA in a season.
Yeah,
second behind Salah, yeah. And everyone in that season cooked him and said, nah, he was bad. Here's why they said he was bad, right? They said he was bad because he missed 47 big missed chances. I am not going to argue with that. That's the facts. That's what they put up. I also, if you want to have that argument, you also have to put the other side. He also created 27 big missed opportunities. So hear me out. He hit 30 whatever GA in that season, yeah? That's goals and assists. He missed 40 something and he also created 27 something. Right, let's work on the maths. Say he put away half the big missed chances he put in, yeah? Put 20 on that 37, you're looking at, what's that, 50, 60, close to 70. Then you also look at the big missed chances that the other players in the team missed, which was 27, and you half that 13. So now you're talking about an absolute generational season from a guy that everyone said he wasn't good. So you can see why I'm like, I hear it, guys. You can pile on, say what you need to say, get what you need to get off your chest. But you're saying that this guy should have not only get 37 whatever, you also want him to score at least half of the big missed chances. But on the other flip side of that, you need the 27 that he created that the other guys missed. They needed to put away in that same season. If he would have done that, you're talking about Messi level.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I had, bro. The first season, you can cook him, no problem. He headbutted someone in the first 2 games. You're like, rah, that's mad. Scored in the Charity Shield, scored in the first Premier League game, and then headbutted Anderson in the Palace game. And then the third season, which was a season where him and Jota didn't really get any chances created. And I made a video about 9 to 10 months ago, and I said, Liverpool do not create enough chances for our forwards. 9 to 10 months ago. And guess the context of everyone talking now? Oh, yeah, Liverpool don't really create enough chances for their strikers.
It's been 18 months now. He's been at the club for 18 months, and we still can't get the best out of any number 9.
And that was when everyone was like, God, Nunes and Jota was dead. And I was like, guys, I went and checked. You see in the Premier League, you know how many shots they had after game week 30? 30 shots each.
Liverpool, Manchester, Anfield, we had what, 32 shots and none of them was it?
Bro, and we had our strikers on 30 shots each after 30 games in the Premier League.
That is shocking. That is shocking, man.
When you want a player to score goals, and don't get me wrong, if you look at that, there might have been a game where there's like 4 chances and he didn't score one. And you're like, big man, what are you doing? I'm not going to argue that case because you're fair to have that assessment. But there's games where Mandem are not having shots. And now we're seeing it with Ekitike and Isak, bro. Isak ain't getting no shots. He's getting like 4 touches a game. Ekitike is just a baller. So he's making things out of nothing now for himself.
Which is not supposed to be the way. People are like, oh, he's balling. That's not how he's supposed to play.
And, you know, I said this thing, I think, earlier, where I said Ekitike is finding it easier with us because we're used to a striker like him who plays deep and creates his own chances.
Exactly.
I feel like that's the kind of strikers we've had for the past few years.
Yep.
And then we have Isak who just wants the ball. He just wants you give me the final ball and I'll put it in the net. And he probably gets like 1 chance in 60 minutes.
And then people want him to be, oh my God.
Exactly. Mourinho would have done a team with us.
And then the reference points would be like, so say for instance, now this conversation is a week later. The reference point would be like, guys, but we did have the game against Brighton and Ekitike had like 8 shots. And it's like, guys, but we've had 20 games before that. And it's only, so you're only labeling the Brighton one as the one where you've seen more. Like when I'm talking about, if we didn't win the Brighton game, there's no way I would have heard anyone say the manager was at fault. Don't matter who it was, my brethren or not, I'm not hearing it, bro. We had enough chances. from the team creating. That had nothing to do with the system. That had nothing to do with the manager. That was purely the players. Like Ekitike. And you know what I love about Ekitike? You know what this guy said? Nah, that wasn't a good game for me. Like that. Like there was moments when
that was
and
so
I'm like,
refreshing, man.
See?
That was so refreshing to hear.
That was something that you want to hear a player who just want to keep improving, you know?
I ain't heard that in a long time.
I was like, nah, that ain't good enough. I should have had more goals. I'm like, right, man said I should have had a hat trick, but don't worry, the next game. I said,
Next time, I got you.
No, but
Okay,
you know the thing is, for the people that actually did watch that game, he was being honest because there are chances he missed, and I was like, yeah, you could have done better, but you did well, but yeah, you could have done better. I think there was a chance where I think we played like a quick counter, and he had the chance outside the box, and he just played it first time. I feel if he had taken a touch first, he would have scored. But yeah, you need your strikers to be hungry. And I like the fact that he knows how good Isak is. And I feel like deep down in him, he knows I need to be on my best performance to have a chance in this team. Because we're having legends being thrown under the bus, apparently. So I kind of need to be really good when I'm playing.
And in terms of Pops, I see what you said in the chat, Justin. He said, and you would have to say the same about Mo because he was on the other end of these missed chances. Nah, and that's fair, bro. And that's why you seen that when I speak about Mo, is it ever been about his goals and assists? I've always spoke about performances. I never, because I know he's getting his. It goes without saying. And that's why even after he scores in a game or gets an assist, you see my argument has always stayed the same. No, I just think the performance weren't great. And that's that's not to call out a player. That's not to dig someone out. It's just I want to stay unbiased in nah, bro. I did see 75, 80 minutes of this game and you weren't good, but you got the goal.
Yeah.
Thank you for the goal. But I'm not now gonna just neuralize myself and forget about the 85, 75 minutes of the game. That's just not what I'm about.
And you know, I can actually take this your point a step further, yeah. I don't think we've ever played a game where I felt Salah was completely the best player on the pitch. Like maybe a few of them, but I can't like off the top of my head think of a game and go, yeah, in that game, Salah was by far the best player. Maybe just a bit ahead, but never like exceptional. Because he drops like in every match I watch him, even in seasons like last season where he was really good, you could watch 30 minutes where if you're being honest with yourself, you're like, yeah, bench this guy. I'm done. Just bench him. And then he scores a goal, and most of the fans just go, yeah, it's Salah. We knew it was coming. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. At some point, you wanted him out.
There's seasons in the past where I've gone like Watford when he cooked them, like I swear he scored like 4 goals in that game. That's when I'm like, yo, that's extremely. There's one of the Brighton goals back. I'm not good with the years and stuff like that, but there's a Brighton goal when I was like, yo, okay, Mo is him. And there's just goals in it. Man United, I'm like, yo, he just cooks
and
them.
then maybe like the Man City games also. He always turns up for those ones. Yeah.
Chelsea games. There's been Arsenal games where I've like, yo, Spurs games. I'm like, oh my days. There's like games. I remember the game, and I was like, right, he's him. You remember? I think you might have been at Wembley when Lamela got the that dead penalty at the end to equalize the game. When Salah dropped the shoulder for us, Ben Davis and and he just pulled it back, dragged it, dropped the shoulder, and then banged it in the top.
Bang it, yeah.
And then they got that dead penalty at the end to equalize. Those are games where I can openly say, nah, he was on smoke that day. There's certain games where I'm like, nah, he's the difference maker. He's him. But then, if we want to be honest, and I'd look, if you're going to watch it from a fan standpoint, I can understand why people be like, shut up. But if I'm watching it from, I need to come and be objective in a conversation with other people from the game, then that's where I'm going to come from. That I have to come from that standpoint. Because if I come on and go, oh yeah, he was amazing today, there will be people like, what? Did you not watch the game, my bro? So I have to come from an objective standpoint and how I view the game, and then go and give you my point of view. You give me your point of view, and we can have a conversation from that point. But the only thing that normally happens is everyone starts cussing me, bro, because I didn't see what you guys saw. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to lie to myself. I did witness 90 minutes and he wasn't good for 70.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
the
do you want
part
me to
where
do? Lie to you?
people are just going with, oh, but he gave us so many GAs. People are like, do you know
But I
other
don't care
people
about
have
that.
to
I'm talking
break
about
their
today.
neck?
No, but yeah, but that's the thing. We always, and as I said, every time we have a conversation around a game, if a call-in happens after a game, I'm not talking about last week, and I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about today.
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, you can't then get onto me for like, oh, but you should respect him. I'm like, well, he is my favorite player, but I'm honest. I can't lie. I can't just not be honest to you guys. And that's what a lot of people, and like what Ami said, if a lot of people are just more honest with themselves, there's a lot more better conversation to be had. And that's why when you realize a lot of the conversation online is exactly the same. There's no real difference in any of the conversation. If you actually just take a step back and realize, oh, that's my favorite content creator, that's my favorite and just took a step back as as someone that's new to the channel and you haven't known them for a year or two or watch their content, and you realize this is the exact same conversation. There's no real in-depth breakdown. There's no real understanding. There's no real difference in opinions. It's literally just the same stuff. And once you see that, then it will be better for the space, man. In my opinion, anyway. In my opinion, it will be so much better for our space.
It's true. And I think it's one of the reasons why I started watching you and Kwasi, I think, quite a lot recently. Because you guys are very honest about the here and now, while you have a lot of content creators who want to just base everything on history. I think after I was done with the hospital and I was catching up with Kwasi's programs, most of them you'd see Kwasi trying to tell you, today we were bad. And then you have fans who are trying to say, oh, no, but he's Mo Salah. And I'm like, yes, he is, but who cares? He was bad today. Say he was bad. Like, I'm not trying to like say he was bad all through his years here, but today he cost us a game. Say it as it is. But then you have content creators who go on and they're like, oh, he's a legend for the club. Don't go on his case. And I'm like, why not? We've seen Messi thrown under the bus when he has a bad match. We've seen Cristiano Ronaldo thrown under the bus. So what the hell has Salah done for him not to get criticized when he has a bad game? But yeah, it's just the bias, and I think sometimes it's the agenda people have.
Yeah, and it sometimes it is just based off of like where they're at in terms of how they look at football. And it's not, as I said, there's never nothing wrong. I never go at anyone for the way they view it. It's just the problem a lot of people have with, I would say for myself in general, is because I question stuff. So say me and you was having a conversation, you sit on the other side of the fence of a conversation, and I ask questions. Some people will be like, oh, look, he doesn't want to listen. I'm like, no, I'm trying to understand. I'm not trying to be the bigger person or whatever you guys are trying to be obnoxious. I'm just trying to understand how you don't see it the way I see it. And sometimes it could just be a logical reason. Like we just said, sometimes we're just fans and we're emotional wreck when we're watching games. So you're not going to see some of the stuff I see. So when I'm like, no, he played well, you be like, shut up, bruv. What do you mean? He lost the ball like 3 times. And I'm like, yeah, but the grand scheme of it, he only lost it 3 times in 90 minutes. And
it's microanalyzation, innit? We microanalyze our own teams.
Bro, and I say the same thing, Christian, and I'll let you land what you're saying, yeah? The same thing with Ibu, right? Why do you think when people are saying, oh, he doesn't have good passing, right? And I go on the standpoint of, I hear that, and I'm not going to disagree with where you think he's at. But guys, he is finishing games on 96% passing accuracy.
No, his passing's good. I've always been like, no, his passing's improved.
But what I'm saying is most people don't see it that way. And I don't, and then you know what happens after that? They'll be like, oh, it's only side to side. I'm like, guys, but you said his passing is bad. Cool. But you're talking about a specific pass that he's not doing. But then I go, interesting, because the stat says blah, 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 blah. And then you still have a go at me because you then say, oh, and you're just trying to back up.
He just looks clunky. That's what it is.
I'm trying to ask a question to make you look at the game in a different way and maybe open your eyes on something you didn't notice. So that's what there's a video I did, and I said, guys, I hear it. He made a mistake. I hear it. I understand where you guys are at. The emotional wreck is there. I get it. But you're saying the prime example of why you don't like him is his passing isn't good. And all I asked everyone in the audience that day, please go and check his last 10 games. Because I went and looked at the passing completion in the 10 games to back up what I was thinking. And there was only one game, and I think it was a France game, and he ended up with like 85% passing accuracy in his 10 games. Everything was like 93, 95, 96, 98. And I'm like, but why does everyone think he can't pass? And there's like 50, 60 passes involved in these. So that's where I was at. But yeah, sorry, Christian. What was you going to say, bro?
No, I was just going to say that, like, Konate, the thing with Konate is that he doesn't pass the eye test when he's doing these passes and all that. And for me, he looks clunky when he's passing the ball or when he's moving with the ball. And I'm not going to lie, he does. He kind of does. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
Exactly. It's his body, the way his body is.
No, but Saliba, we see, because people compare him to Saliba, but Saliba doesn't look. He looks better on the eye test. Do you get what I'm saying? He looks better when he's on the ball. People compare him to like.
Do you see how many mistakes? Do you see how many mistakes Saliba be creating?
Oh, he does bad mistakes, but he has more PR. I think it's just the PR in it. Like he's got more PR. Konate doesn't.
Nah, I think because he's light skinned. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. I think because he's light skinned, bro. It's because he's mixed race, and this is my thing as well. Like, bro, if you want to be set in life, go to Eastern Europe, mix, and then just do a project. Professional footballer could be a project Gusto, project Mbappe, project or whatever, and you're set for life. You know,
look at
just playing football. That's me.
On you.
Nah, bro, I think he's right now, bro. I hear it.
And say he's getting attacked, man. No, but I mean, because if you look at what's the name, what's that guy? Varane. Varane was not aesthetically pleasing. He was a good defender, but aesthetically, he used to make mistakes.
Bro, like for me. That's true. You know, even at Man United, like he did not look good. Like he was a boulder fan.
Hence, you say what?
Nah. Sorry, I didn't know if you guys can hear me. I was lagging then. I definitely want to have that conversation though. I think
that's a great question actually, because if people come to terms the way they judge a match when they're watching it. Now you understand. Okay, this is why you making you're criticizing these players or that player. Because like yesterday on your show, right? Yeah. That's why I went off on Pops and what's the name? Mike. They kept saying, Pops says he was expecting Brighton to play better.
Right.
Everybody was expecting Inter to beat us by 3-0.
Yeah.
But then when we beat them, it's like, oh, they didn't play well. What do you mean they didn't play well? There's a reason why they didn't play well.
Yeah.
It's the team in front of you. Why is this Barry out here starting beef? What's wrong with you? Isak and Nate Kwesi.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think it will be a good conversation.
Yeah.
To get a good panel together and have that. And then, because I'm trying to think of the semantics in terms of getting people from the audience to chime in as well, not from just a comment, maybe getting them on as well individually, just to have their say in terms of how they view the game and the reason why they. Because sometimes, when I like, and obviously when you're streaming, right, we're on camera most of the time, 90% of the time, well, say 100% of the time from how we're viewing stuff, right? And then we say certain things, but then there's people in the chat who just be crashing out, and you're like, yo, what? Why are you crashing out so much, bro? Like, what did you see that I didn't see to be like, yo, no, you're like, goddamn, like, yo, what happened in that 90 minutes that I didn't see? And that's why how did you watch the game? Like, are you like an emotional wreck, like sitting there rocking back and going, nah, these man. I'm like, nah. Like, and when Curtis Jones did the two skills in the box here, I know there's Bear Man crashing out. Like, oh my days, what is he doing in that position? I'm like, nah, calm down, bro. He's just good on the ball and he trusts himself. If he loses it, that's a different conversation, obviously. But I'm just like, nah, that's a player that's so confident in what he's trying to do. And so confident in his ability that he's just doing his thing. But most people would be like, no, oh my God, he made me panic if he loses it there and that. You're thinking of the worst scenario. And I'm like, he drew 3 players to him. And then we popped it and got out of there. I'm like, oh, that's cold.
Yeah, but Ends is because of how you watch the game.
Yeah.
My youngest brother, he's I think 17.
Mm-hmm.
Most times before we play a game, he calls me and he's like, oh, we're winning this game 4-0.
Yeah.
So once we go into the game and there's anything less than that, he's crashing out. It's just, oh my God, how dare we miss these chances? How do we concede? So when we're about to play Leeds, I think he sent me a message and he was like, yeah, easy win, 6-0, 7-0. And then when he finished 3-3, he called me and he was crashing out. He wants everyone gone. He doesn't want the manager. He doesn't want the players. He wants us to start afresh. And I'm like, chill. It's one game. We could have lost. If you watch the game, we could have lost. Why are you crashing out? He said, no. Because how do we draw with Leeds? But that's how, when you go into a game expecting a win all the time, you would crash out. But for someone like you go into the game and you're like, let's see what you have for me today. So it's easier for you to be objective.
No, but especially if we've watched the whole season so far. And you know, when you come and crash out, like, oh, how did we draw against Leeds? And I'm like, I scratch my head sometimes. I'm like, I can understand to an extent where you're like, guys, we should have kind of seen that out. If that's the conversation, I'm with you. You come in and you start saying, how did we lose to Leeds? How did we draw? And I'm like, you didn't know we lost 9 before this. You know that Liverpool's not been good. Like, have you not seen how many goals we've conceded? Do you not realize we're on 0 goals in the Premier League? Am I going crazy? Do you not watch these games to understand there's a reason why Liverpool ain't gonna just beat Leeds as what we expect them to because they're Leeds? There's an expectation based around the player and the club and all that stuff. Yes, that's fine, not a problem there. But then when we don't do it, you have to have a reasonable understanding of, yeah, we have lost 9 in 12, you know. So maybe a point is not too bad in this moment in time because we probably could have lost it. But people come in and go like, the way they look at the game sometimes or crash out in the chat is like, guys, are we just not pretending like we've not seen the other results?
I agree. I mean, football could take you to a crazy place, right? Watch this World Cup, how it is, because World Cup is the worst. And that one, you even get people who don't even like football act like a fool, like they've been watching football their whole life.
Yeah.
You know? But the thing is, I think with fans' emotions, it's like you got to learn how to watch the game. Okay. Because a lot of times, I remember last year, everybody said, McAllister is playing bad. He's playing bad. He's not doing anything offensive. I'm like, but are you looking his defensive side of the game, though? Right? They were like, oh, then later on, when he started doing well offensively, they're like, oh, he's balling out. I'm like, but he's been like this the whole season. It's just you paying attention to his one-sided things like scoring goals, having assists, especially when he scored that banger against Fulham. Was it last year?
Yeah.
That's when everybody was, oh, McAllister, he's best midfielder in the world. We're like, no, you should be paying more attention. The game is two-sided, attack and defense. And sometimes some players like Szoboszlai was very good defensively.
Yeah.
But people like Mount kept calling him you know what I mean?
Dan Quasi's been toxic recently, bro. He's just calling people like, call that Pops, now he's called that Mike, now he's called that
I call Mount. You get Mount is gonna, that one is on his neck for life until Szoboszlai finished playing football, right? He was anti-Szoboszlai from day one. And I see him doing the same thing with Isak, the same thing Zuberi is doing. You know, because we remember Zuberi said we should have got Woods from Nottingham Forest instead of Isak.
Who from Forest?
Huh?
Who from Forest that we should have got?
Woods was their striker, the one who was scoring all. He gave me a lot of fantasy points.
Chris Wood.
Woods. So, you know,
I'm not gonna lie though, he was good last season though. Like,
that's the thing. You see, Liverpool fans, sometimes we are very in the moment type of thing. We don't look what we're trying to do in the future. That was one of the questions that
low key. I wanted Mateta in the summer. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not taking Mateta if we didn't get Isak. I would have taken.
He was the one that I wanted over Isak. Like, I would have taken him over Isak. I'm not even gonna lie.
I wanted Mateta anyway. Just
I rated Mateta like, but
I'm not taking Mateta if we didn't get Isak.
Because I think the links with Mateta was early before the Ekitike stuff, wasn't it? It was like
like they were holding meetings in France and all, in Paris and all that, and like I was like, no, we need to get this guy in because he's quality.
Well, we got our French striker, innit? We wanted a French.
Yeah.
We're right, man. We got a French.
Let's hope we get another Frenchman in, more so a midfielder.
Oh yeah, guys. Why are we crashing out, bro? It's not our money anyway, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who cares?
You see what Pops is saying, Hence?
What? because you've been trying to call me out for time. I didn't. Doesn't
so
work.
you and I have been trying to call him out.
Now remember, Pops, you said you got notes, bruv. Pops, if you want me to, Pops, as I said, man, I'm in my bag now for, you know what I mean, reactions. If you want me to tailor a stream where you can out your notes, I'm happy to platform the notes if you want. So if you want to platform them notes, I'm here, bro. I can, you know what I mean? I'm there.
No, but yeah, that the reaction that you did on the Friday Night Live, that was classic.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
That is classic. I missed the show, so I was watching yours to catch up on what So Uncle Albert came in. I called him. I was like, "Bro, you can't act like that." He said, "No, me and K-Mac, we cool." I said, "I'm glad you guys made it." You know.
There's a second part apparently as well. Barn said to me there's a second part. So
there's a second part? Oh my
yeah, I'm gonna react to it tomorrow. He gave me the timestamp, so I'll go to it tomorrow and I'll draw it up. So yeah, man. If you guys see anything though, chat guys in there, Christian. If you see anything you want me to react to, bro, I'm in my reaction bag now, man. I need to react.
You see now, Pops. You see right there, I'm a caller. He said, see how Kwesi tried to add you in there, Ants. But if you look at the comment he said Ants Kwesi. So are you putting Ants on me, or was it a statement you were calling Ants?
No, he's directing the conversation to me, and you saw yourself in it. But
okay. I'm just like, hey, what?
That's not you though. He just said, bro, did you see how Kwesi tried to? That's all it is.
I saw two names, so I was like, Ants. I said, that's why I say Ants. Have you seen what Pop said? And he said, Ants. Why am I catching strays?
Pops, I need the exclusive, bro. If you wanna air out the notepad that you have, the black book,
we need to see it.
If you want to do it, I want the exclusive. So if you want to do the exclusive thing, give me the rights. I'm happy to platform it, man. I'm happy. I'm happy to platform anything, bro.
I said I'm trying to spin it. Unbelievable. See this guy? He should be a politician.
Well, you did try though.
He did. Okay, he's a politician. Okay. But anyway, people, thank you so much, Ants, my brother. Thank you for coming through again. And your cult leader was in the building too.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a thing on my Discord at the moment. Shout out to my guys though, man, in the Discord, bro. They say now we gotta do this cult ends thing. I'm like, all right, let's run it. But I don't, and you know it's crazy because I don't know who that was.
Now the thing is, we need people to bring balance to this, man. Enough of this vibes chatter. It's been annoying. Everybody just talk, and they find themselves in very high places. Kudos to them. They worked hard and they find themselves in high places. But we need to bring balance back. And I believe the match versus Brighton was Liverpool coming back to normalcy.
Yeah, still a bit of mistakes, but
there's a long way to go. That's why I say
we're on the right track. We're moving in the right direction.
Exactly. So with me, that's why I say we are not back, but we're on our way back. That's how I phrase it.
3 clean sheets in the last 5.
I would take the clean sheet all day, every day.
Like we're moving in the right direction. We're not there yet, but we're moving in that direction.
And that's coming from Christian, who doesn't want the manager, right? We all don't want the manager.
No, I still want this manager gone, but like, bro, like I'm not gonna forget that we lost 9 games out of 12, and bro, I'm not forgetting that.
No, I can't forgive the man you lost. That was it for me.
The Man U and Chelsea losses.
Yeah, those losses are. I was like, no.
Nah, so but big up to all of you guys, man. Christian, Ahmed, Uncle Albert, Aziz. Carl showed up, but he's on witness protection, so he had to run away.
When Carl's on your stream next time, when Carl's on your stream, Carl, next time, let him know. Yeah, I did not know he was actually banned. I was going through my list, so every month, go through my list. Who's in the ban list? Because I don't ban no one. It's my mods in it. They look after it.
I need to look at that list too.
Attack me, attack the panel. If you're disrespectful, get out of here. Because we're here about sharing opinions, but be respectful. Yeah. So I saw Carl. I was like, hold on, why is Carl in this list? What is Carl? So if you speak to Carl before I speak to him, I realized he's available. He's there now. So apologies. But at the same time, I'm like, what did he say though?
What did he say? You know, Carl is a Man U fan on the Lolo. Yeah, I said.
Yeah, it. I was about to bring that back up.
What? Wait, excuse me?
No, he was feeling sorry for Amorim, and we were like, brother, what are you doing?
Feeling sorry for? Okay, no, we don't.
Yeah, we're like, we don't do that. We don't do that.
I don't apologize for being bad. Feeling for our ultimate ops, the guys that we dislike from history. No, we don't feel sorry.
No, we don't feel. Yeah, that's what I told him. We don't do that.
But yeah, I didn't know. So I was looking through my list and I saw him in there. There's a few people as well. They've been lifted. The band's been
probation, huh?
Yeah, there's a few people though, because there's a few people that come and watch and then they cuss me in other streams. I'm like, bro, I am a mod in the other ones as well. I can actually ban you there as well, but it's crazy. One guy said, nah, this guy, man, I don't know why he's being that emotional. I was like, but you was just in my chat bigging me up. Now you're saying I'm emotional over it. Like, what? I was like,
that's crazy.
We don't need this, man. You know what I mean? We already have that from Batman, bro. We don't need that over here.
Nah. We tired. Yeah. But big up to all of you guys, people who came in and spent a few minutes with me. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, man, Liverpool won. Let's give them a break. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. We have to find a way to support him, even though we don't like the manager. Right?
Yeah.
And right now, for some reason, he's finding a way to change things. The fact that the players were running so much against Inter and that's back-to-back clean sheets, right?
Yep. Yeah. 2 clean sheets in a week.
Yeah. So we have to big him up. So thank you, people. I appreciate all of you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Peace.